Okay, hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. And why did the screensaver come on? Hold on, we got to start over now. Hold on. Oh, I forgot because I paused the YouTube video behind me. Here we go. Okay, all right, there we go. Hello, everyone. Good morning. It is March 22nd, 2025. It's Saturday, and you know what that means. Lego bag number 11. Wait, I have one of those. Hold on. Maybe I don't. I have a police siren. Whoa. Okay, maybe I don't have one of those. I thought I had an air horn. Maybe I don't. Anyway, hi everyone. The Phantom Menace this morning is clumsy. Clumsy, congratulations. Great job. How many times? 131 times. And then Ursa's hot on her heels with the check-in. Thank you for that. It's good to see you guys on this Saturday morning. Old School Quarter, good to see you as well. Thanks for checking in. And Psychomenosis, aka Reaper. Hi. Thanks for checking in, guys. How's it going? What we got planned for today? Ooh, get out of here. I don't know if we have many plans today, but it sure is nice outside the last couple days. So it'd be nice to do something, get out of the house maybe. It is currently 53 degrees. It is going to be a high of 81, which is kind of warm, but that's not bad. I would prefer like 70 to 75 max with a cool breeze. But this is Texas, and we cannot control what we cannot control, you know? Whole lot of nothing planned. I have a bad habit of not being able to plan the weekends until I'm literally sitting down the morning of and I'm like, I should have planned I don't know, do something this weekend. And now I'm like, what are we gonna do? And it's like, well, we could have planned that, 6 days ago, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still feeling that urge to just like deep clean everything too. I don't know why. What's your video today? The same cabin builder? It looks like a video game. It is Red Dead Redemption 2 in 4K Ultra, walking across the map. He's gonna show us some beautiful vistas today. What a gorgeous game. What a work of art, honestly. Especially that thing played on the PS4. Can you believe that? When I saw him walk through the water, I thought, Red Dead? You had it. You got it. Yeah. It is kind of funny that you thought maybe that was the cabin builder guy. That's how good Red Dead Redemption 2 is. Such a great game. We need more games like that. It's just so polished. It's so well crafted. It's art. It really is. It's art. Have you not played Red Dead Redemption 2, Clumsy? Because holy cow. It's so good. It's so good. I played it for a little while here back when I kind of was dipping my toes back into streaming after I don't know. I didn't have a mental breakdown, but I was in a bad mental spot. You have it. I'm scared it will nuke my laptop. It might. Maybe, honestly, maybe wait until you do have like a machine that can play it pretty well. Because you're going to want the smoothness, I feel like you could probably get it to run, but like the experience wouldn't be quite as good as it is. It'll always be there. It's always going to be a classic. It's always something that is going to be accessible, I don't think you need to rush it if you don't have anything to play it on right now. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gonna redo the bathroom or not? That is expensive. I do need to redo our shower. I need there's like this shower paint that we used a couple years ago and it worked really well and it's starting to peel. So I need to like sand that down and then go get some of that shower paint and repaint the shower. But on a Saturday is probably not the great idea because we need to use it today. So you need to have we have two showers, so we could always use the one upstairs, but doing something outside of my comfort zone, something different? No, never, not me. How do I say this? Viati? Did I say that name right? Hello. Welcome. Hi. Let me go ahead and get right into this, huh? I already opened the first bag of the morning. It's bag number 11 of the entire process. And to show you where we are. I cannot make the TIE Fighter sound, but you know who can? And maybe I'll try to remind me, I'll have him do it this morning. Zeke can do a great TIE Fighter sound. And I have never been able to hit that screeching kind of sound. We'll see if he'll do it for us this morning. That'd be funny. That'd be pretty funny. So yeah, here we are. Bag number 11 out of, I don't know, are we gonna finish it today? I can't tell yet. I'll let you know in about an hour or so. I bet we'll have a better sense of whether or not we'll finish it today. I'm gonna move you just right there. Oh, excuse me. You forgot to check in yesterday, Ams? At least that one doesn't count streaks, so, right? Wait, no, it does. It does. But you don't lose a streak if you lose a day. It's not a watch streak. It's just a counter. So you're good. You're good. But thank you for checking in. How's it going? There. Gonna move that cord a little bit. You probably missed about 8. That tracks. I heard that you all slept through the night the other night, though, right? How was last night? That's a pretty good accomplishment, though. Is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it looked so much shorter on the screen than it did in real life here. It does sound like I have an infant. Listen. No judgment there. Sleep is important for everybody, especially adults. Not just children, but especially adults. Especially recovering adults who need their beauty sleep, you know? Looks like we're building the first wing here. Okay. These little hinge plates. You guys don't need it, you're grown. You're growing. You're not growing. Some of us still are. I grow up a little bit every day. One of these days when I grow up, I'm gonna know what I want to do with my life. You know? We were up last night again, and then I couldn't sleep for an hour, but that's okay. It's Saturday, true. Yeah. If it was gonna happen on any day, I'm sure there'll be tough days still. There'll be good days. Just keep your head up, kid. I don't know. What else should I say in this instance? Keep your head up, kid. Sounds right. Sounds good. Sounds like a very Star Wars thing to say to you right now, so I know you'll appreciate that. Where is... Look at that. Look at that. I may buy a Minecraft Lego trial today, though, as a little reward. I think you deserve it. Are you going to go to a store? Go to the Lego store? Okay. Just a lot of plate work today. Plates on plates. There we go. What about everybody else? Is anyone else building something this morning while we're here? I know that some of you do that occasionally when you have a backlog. I love that. But also, if you just want to, you know, chill and relax, that's cool too. Whatever works for you. 15 minutes. We've only been here 15 minutes. You're building the T-Rex fossil? No way. No way. I just saw that the other day. I actually didn't know that it was out yet. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool looking one. I had to kind of settle on a franchise because there's so much Lego and just so little money and or time that I had to settle on something. So I settled on Star Wars. Me settling on it. Kind of been a trailblazer when it comes to the Star Wars Lego movement. I was building X-Wings with my Lego before they even had official Lego Star Wars. That's how old I am.
Hello there.
I was there in the before times. Hello there. Well, thank you for the follow. Mason Plays. Thank you for that. Good to see you. 310 stream streak. That is a large streak. So you weren't able to do like the regular check-in, but you still maintained your streak, huh? That's pretty impressive. Star Wars. Exactly, Mason. Exactly. Star Wars. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. See, Ams? Ams, did you see that? Star Wars. Oh, let me follow. I keep on getting ahead of myself and jumping forward in some of the instructions here. Clumsy says, I already like this Mason guy. Builds a nuke in Lego form? I don't know if it would work, but I mean, you can try. Don't make it weird now. Exactly. We work off of vibes based moderation, and all mod decisions are final. Good day or something along watch out for me, please. Okay, Bebo. Sure. Although if we were really vibes based moderation, AMS would have banned Bebo a long time ago. But good thing mods can't ban other mods, you know? Good thing. Those are facts. Oh, Bebo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what has happened. Do you think God ever looks down at his creations and weeps? What is it? What is that expression? Wasn't it from Spy Kids or something? It is definitely dangerous, that's for sure, if it's real. Right? Clumsy got it. Hold on. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? Did he quote somebody else? Also, by the way, I freaking hate these AI overviews because it gives you the quote, which is great. Thank you. That's what I wanted. But then it gives you like, here's some context for you. For this quote from Spy Kids 2, Dr. Romero, played by Steve Buscemi, is a scientist who created a series of mutant creatures. Then it says, in the movie, Dr. Romero says, do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? Meaning, they're going to give us the meaning of the quote. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? The meaning is, the quote is not directed at God, but rather a reflection of Dr. Romero's own creation and the fear his creatures inspire in him. Thank you. Thank you so much, Google AI, for giving me the meaning of the Spy Kids 2 quote. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? That was very important for me to know. Wow. Mason, thank you for checking in. First check-in. Spy Kids is just chill like that. I remember watching a lot of the first Spy Kids for sure. Steve Buscemi. Did Steve Buscemi die? Did he pass away? Probably, right? I don't know. I don't recall. That's sad. Sad if true. don't really follow a lot of celebrity stuff. I like some cheesy drama or cheesy what do you call it, like celebrity drama sometimes, but outside of that, I don't basically know what's going on with people. Ams, you never saw Spy Kids? Hold on. No, never mind. I don't wanna date anybody. His wiki says is, not was, so I don't think so. Now we gotta Google, did Steve Buscemi die? It's one of those things that if somebody would have told me that, I would have been like, yeah, no, he's not dead yet. He's only 67 years old. Yeah, no age talk, sir. That's right. That's a rule. Don't reveal. I was basically going to look at what year it came out and be like, well, how old were you when this? But we don't need to know that. I was mainly curious because I guess you probably had to be like a certain age when that came out in order to like even think about watching it, because it's definitely like a kid's movie, you know. And you were probably like an infant at the time, so you know you wouldn't have been able to watch it anyway. Babies can't watch movies. Babies are too little. I cannot wait to take Zeke to his first movie. I can't wait. He's almost there. Depending on the time, I mean, obviously that Minecraft movie, we're thinking might be the first one we go to. But I don't know, man. I hope that he was able to sit through it all, you know. Maybe we'll go at a time where, like, you know, it's not too busy so that he can be a little louder. I need to go to one of those theaters where it's like it's only kids, you know, where like it's parents who can take kids, and disruptions are like, you know, a part of the game. Or maybe just buy out a whole movie theater. No. Well, that's weird. How do I do this? For me, I might be married to a Hooters girl I like. Huh? Are you a Bebo? Are you a generative AI chatbot? You're seeing the Minecraft movie? Hell yeah. I have a kid, and so he's definitely excited about it. And it might be his first movie. We'll see. I don't know half of what you're saying, but Minecraft movie, let's go. You know? I'm still not completely thrilled. I'm still not completely thrilled about the Jack Black situation. I'm not like a huge Jack Black fan in general. And then I don't like the whole like, I am Steve. These are Elytra. This is a diamond sword. It's like, is he going to do that for everything? Everything that's like a Minecraft reference, he's going to like skadoosh it. I don't know. But then I remember this movie isn't necessarily made for me. When my kid watches that trailer, he is like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. So you know what? That's who it's for. And I'm going to go into it with an open mind, you know? Flint and steel. Yeah. Dynamite. Okay, dude, we get it. That's the thing that's in Minecraft. I don't know. He'll be like, just wait. Okay, I'm going to make a prediction right now. Okay. I'm going to make a prediction right now. That definitely, because it's a Minecraft movie, I think maybe the big bad of the movie won't be the Ender Dragon, but I would be surprised if the Ender Dragon does not make some type of appearance, right? And you're going to hear this roar, and the camera's going to zoom in. It's going to zoom in on Jack Black, and he's going to go, my God. The Ender Dragon. Everyone's going to say, what was that? He's going to say, the Ender Dragon. And then they're going to show the Ender Dragon. That's 100% your prediction. Stop stealing your prediction. I didn't steal your prediction, did I? The Ender Dragon. If it doesn't happen, I will I will shut my channel down. It's gonna happen. I don't know. It just would have been so much cooler if you just did like a I don't know. So much cooler if you just did like a Minecraft story mode kind of thing. There's so much like Minecraft animation stuff that looks gorgeous and like still kind of feels like Minecraft that I just don't know why they went the way that they did, you know. Spoilers. I'm sorry. I could have written this. If you, as soon as you told me Jack Black was going to be in it, I was like, I know exactly what this movie's going to be. And don't get me wrong, like I'm not sitting here saying like I'm a Jack Black hater. There's definitely been Jack Black movies and stuff that I have enjoyed. But I think since like Kung Fu Panda and the whole skadoosh, I think Jack Black has kind of been one note ever since that time. And he's just been like, I'm a wacky dude. I'm a wacky dude who has a beard and goes like this a lot. You know, like I feel like he's kind of been one note since then. Since he did Kung Fu Panda and everyone's like, we like this skadoosh thing. You should do that more often. And then that's kind of, skadoosh has kind of become his personality. You know? All right. Gonna defend your country? I mean, I don't have anything against you defending your... Who's saying that we have anything against you defending your country? We're just saying it was bizarre that it came out of nowhere, you know? Ham says no one. Let's just be, you know, let's not be quite so weird and off-putting, okay? This is what we mean by vibes-based moderation. If we don't get a good sense of you as like a person, as a human being, as like a contributor to the community, we're just gonna move on, you know? Let's make fun of Non's impressions instead. Let's go. The sword is tingling. It's almost there. I'm about to say, just do it. Just do it. Okay. You don't also have to overshare on day one too, you know? Okay. Budget Jack Black. Why did I almost read that as bidet Jack Black impression? What is my mind? These are some cool little details down here. I don't know if you can see it, but like we're putting in little greebles and stuff. Greeblies. I gotta separate that a little bit so that it'll, there we go. That's pretty cool. Look at that. The cool little details. I love the little details. Like, look at this right here. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah, I'm comfortable with it because he doesn't seem to be responding to anything we're saying. He feels like a chatbot almost. I'm cool with it. Thank you so much. I've been lurking, brushing teeth, feeding the beast. What chaos am I missing? Nothing. It wasn't chaos. It was just weirdo. I'm afraid to. No, it wasn't like anything like overly like bad. It was just like it felt like a chatbot. Like he wasn't responding to anything that we were saying other than when I mentioned the Minecraft movie. Then it was like, hell yeah, Minecraft movie. But I don't know. It felt weird. Yeah. I heard something about Hooters and Marines. Two things of which I came in here acting like we had a problem with Marines or something. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Little bro. Sounded young. Sounded very young to me. If that wasn't a chatbot, it sounded very young to me. So good senses. I agree with you. It's just a different conversation. Yeah. I don't think he's a bot. I think he's just 12 years old. Yeah. It was one of those two things. Yeah. And I wasn't about to ask. So we do, by the way, everybody, we do have a new rule, a new-ish rule in chat. And that is basically do not share, ask, or voluntarily give personal identifying information about yourself or others. And the reason we have that is, one, I'm not going to be sitting here policing people's age. I don't want to ask every single person who comes in here, how old are you? That being said, if somebody comes in and exhibits qualities like that I'm like, you're not going to be adding to this community at all, and they give us those young, young person vibes, we're just going to go ahead and part ways at that point. We're just going to nip it in the bud, so it doesn't become an issue later on like it did with other people. So that's why we're doing that. This is why I don't want to be a mod. I'd have banned from awkward statement number 1, and then Non would have no followers. We've all had our first awkward statement. We've all been there. Gosh, can you imagine? I wish Twitch had a way you could go back and see, like, let's reminisce and see the first message that we all put into, like, my chat or into Lutz's chat. Like, maybe the first couple of messages, because the first one's kind of going to probably be like, hello, or, it would be so interesting to know, wouldn't it? Yeah. I let Non give me the go-to unless they're 100% a bot. Yeah, exactly. Hi. Okay, first couple of messages then. I don't know. Would you be so boring for your first message to Lutz Magoots just be hi? No, thank you. Don't go through my chat logs. I will die of cringe. Clumsy, I have never seen you be cringe. I swear, like, I'm honest about that. Not in the way that, like, millennials were cringe on the internet back in the day. Now that's some cringe. That's why, like, I don't really enjoy the me of, like, 2012, maybe earlier than that. I don't know. I had some very millennial cringe stuff. Nothing like bad, but definitely stuff that I'm like, ugh, I hate that. Is that right? Okay, hang on. That's the only place it could go, right? This part doesn't seem long enough for what they show. They show that this clips into this clip right here. And I don't see how that's possible. Unless I did all of that wrong, but it doesn't show that I did. I guess it doesn't. I guess from the angle it doesn't actually look like it clips in there. So touche, fair enough. Whoops. Oh shoot. You don't know who he is. Of course you'd be boring. Hello, not me. I made sure I expertly crafted exactly what I was gonna say to that treasure of a man. It was probably something like, "Hi, I like Valheim too. Valheim good. Do you like Valheim?" That was probably what I said. Let's see. This is a very interesting piece to be extra. So I need to look through again. Let me look at the top of this panel. Yeah, there it is. I just have this sense about me. Yeah, I see what I did wrong. If you look at these two pieces right here, right? This is far more likely to not be an extra piece than this is. This is totally likely to be an extra piece. It's tiny. This one, I can't tell you exactly why I know this, but I just have a good sense about me. I can't remember Dexter Jetster, but I can get a vibe, I can get a feeling of what piece might be extra. A feeling in the force, you might say. You might say that. You might. And the rest of these feel pretty natural to be extra pieces as well. Yeah, including this guy. Diner Bob. See, I remembered it right now. I do know it. I remember it. It's making me not want to do any memory-based stuff on this chat ever. How does this go? Oh. Okay, like this. I don't want to do any memory-based stuff because I'm just going to forget a silly little detail and then get clogged up in my brain and then get laughed at, But But hey, if I'm gonna get laughed at by anybody, I'd love it to be you guys. There's the first part of the wing. Ah. Ooh. A little tickle in the saber. No, don't like that. Yep, nope, don't like that. Mods? No, I'm kidding. Either one, underage, two on drugs, three both, but every sentence was random. Yeah, it was just like it was just, I don't know. It screamed of a kid who just wanted attention, honestly, which makes me sad. It makes me sad. I understand it. I get being a cringy kid who wants any kind of human contact, probably because your parents don't pay attention to you, and that makes me sad, but it's not my responsibility. I release myself of that responsibility. Mods, execute this man. Where's bag number 12? Dang it. 15? No, not 15. There it is. It's a little bag. It's a little one. 15, 16. Okay, so this is 16, 15, there's 13. Those are all going to be messed up now. Great. Cool. Ghost, how's it going? Good morning. Nope, don't like that, but yet you said it anyway. Ames is like, I'm right here. And hey, Lars, good morning. I didn't say hi to you yet. Hi. I went to... Wait, hang on. Somebody... I missed a lot here. Hang on. I love that when I went to his channel, I said hello, and immediately they all said hello back. And Lutz asked what brought me to his channel. A very engaging and warm environment. Same here. Same here. I remember that. It's mostly just the way I talked back in 2020 to 2022. I knew you at that point. I never got like cringe from you. Not to the degree that. Yeah, I've seen other Gen Zers have like way more cringe. Sorry, does that break my own rule if I say that? Let me know. The scooter is about to say he did. Okay, what did he do? It was just being weird, you know. Yeah, we were just talking about how cool it would be if we all like could see our first chat message in a particular chat. That would be kind of cool. You put out the fire. Finally, I was worried for you. Thank you. Yeah, now we have a cowboy walking through a landscape, showing us the landscape. But yes, thank you. The fire department did not have to be called. We're all good. It's Chuck Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration. Thank you so much. I'll do that right now. Yoink. I've told you guys my age. I don't care. I actually don't know if I know that, and that's okay. That's okay with me. Like, I have a general sense, but I don't know. So one ran downstairs and woke us up by coughing in our face. Ew. I found out them stream wrecks and it all went to shit. So here we are, 6 other channels and Discords later. So true. Yeah, that's really what happened. That's really what happened to me. I was playing Valheim at the time, so I was watching streamers play Valheim, and in the wrecks, and then next thing you know, here we are. Really, I was looking for a Jordan-shaped hole, because Jordan hadn't been streaming, and it's like, I kind of like this whole streaming thing. I gotta find somebody to watch, and there we go. Sure enough. Outside of Jordan, Twitch was only used for me as like a, hey, there's a game I'm interested in. Let me go see somebody playing it to see if it's something I want to buy. That's kind of what I used it for. The Jordan-shaped hole. It's so true. I'm 73, Hero Ninja. You're 73. First off, shoot, we're not supposed to talk about age. Wait, is there like a cutoff for that? Really, it's to make sure that like kids aren't in here, one, revealing their age to weirdos. That's kind of the whole thing. Also, maybe you're just joking about being 73. I don't know. It's a good rule for everybody. I agree. Okay, Hero Ninja. We just implemented this new rule where we don't talk about age. However, if true, whoa. That's pretty awesome, and welcome. It is, yeah, it's kind of one of those rules where like you have to keep it for everybody, right? Crazy that all this began with me finding Jordan playing Among Us. Is that really how you found him? Among Us? Ugh. I'm so sorry. And you stayed? I'm kidding. Honestly, playing Among Us was like my least favorite era. Least favorite. I wasn't a huge fan of that game. Fan of his, but not a fan of the game, really. Air MB true though? 18 is the cutoff for TOS, right? I mean, you can be like freaking what, 12? You can be like 12 for to be on Twitch, but it's just like we don't really. It's kind of like if, gosh, I don't know. We just had like a weird thing happen with like a kid who was obviously too young to be around here, and we're a pretty wholesome place to be, but like I don't want the responsibility of having to like watch out for some kid, you know. I have my own kid to watch out for, so it is really to protect children at the end of the day, right? But like, I guess if somebody comes in here and they say their age and they're like, you know, underage, we're probably gonna just yeet them out. You know what I mean? Pretty wholesome until Urson gets here. No, I still think we're pretty good. Thank you for the Jordan shaped hole clip. He's gonna love that. I bet he's surprised that we talk about him as much as we still do. He's like, I haven't done anything in 6 years, and these people are still reminiscing. I feel old. What does Air MB mean? I have no idea. Oh, all right, my bad. Oh, Air is all right. MB is my bad. Oh, okay. You know, for somebody of your age, you do know your Gen Z vernacular or your online. I don't even know that one. I'm pretty impressed. Anyway, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to play it by ear. The whole intention of that rule is to protect children. I still think it's a good idea. Regardless, you've been learning, nice. I still think it's a good idea regardless. Oh, this is kind of sick. Look at this. I don't know if you can see. You can't see what I'm doing, but hang on. This part's gonna pop in right here. I saw a great sign in a comic book store. All unattended children will be given to Bruce Wayne, right? Ah, come on. Get in there. Ah, something just fell off. Cool. It's that wonky piece we talked about earlier. A little wonky. Hold, please. There we go. Okay. Let's take it off the stand, because maybe that'll be easier.
I'm not a boy.
Ah. Loots Magoots subscribed for 35 months. Holy cow, buddy. Thank you so much for that. You're up early today on a Saturday. How you doing? We were just talking about you. That's what we do. It's basically what we do here. We're either a Jordan legend, what would I call it? A Jordan I am legend. Oh, hold on. It's really tipping to one side. A Jordan I Am Legend reminiscing channel or a Lutz Magoots fan channel. We're one of the two. Or both, you know?
Credits, builder N0 Ender. Please read that again.
Read what again? Which thing? Just a few days ago, I made the F1 Mercedes Lego. That's cool. Those are the big Technic ones, right? We're become the meme. Okay, Grandma, let's get you back home. Hey, hey. You're more than a decade younger. Stop trying to sound like you're a grizzled old vet like us. That is unearned. What is that called? What is it called when you like try to stolen valor? That is stolen valor, sir. There we go. I can think of things sometimes. Almost to the bus. Got meet to coach this morning. Oh, that's fun. Cool. Nope. Read that again. Not read what again? Wait. What are you talking about? Stolen valor. Thank you, Clumsy. Thank you for being my the sub and check in, my dear. The sub. Holy cow. Right underneath the sub, I see Lutz Magoots, so I thought it was a Lutz Magoots. Ya boy Elf. Who am I? I am so sorry. Right underneath the sub, I see Lutz Magoots' check-in, and so my mind filled it in. I'm not doing great. Elf, thank you so much for 35 months. Holy cow, I can't believe 35 months. That's so kind of you. Lutz, I take it all back, okay? You don't get that until it's time for your sub to renew, okay? I'm so sorry, Elf. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Ursa. Thank you. Running on 4.5 hours of sleep. Oof, thoughts and prayers for sure. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, and this is how they pray. It's very respectful to the culture. At least it seems like it so far. I don't know. I'm not in that culture. Anyway, it's okay. I'm used to being ignored. I'm so sorry, Elf. I would never. You kidding me? Never. Thanks for the 35 months. You're probably just sitting there like, what the heck? I give this man money for 35 months of my life, and then he just says another man's name. How dare he? Wow. Was he just praying? Yes. I had to BRB to get my nudes. Oh, you got some noodles this morning, huh? Still on that noodle life, huh? Boom, boom. There we go. Boom, ba-doom. So guys, it's coming up. It's happening soon. One more week. Next week will be probably relatively normal streams. But then starting on the week after, I will be going into the office again for 2 solid weeks as a follow-up to the original meeting that we had back in the day. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so we'll have 2 more weeks. I am most likely not going to stream in the evenings. Now, that doesn't mean I won't be around. I might do some stuff in Discord maybe. It really, these in-office days really take it out of me, guys. So I don't know. I don't think I'll stream during the week. That, and everybody can feel secure and safe about their stream streaks as well. As much as I absolutely loved playing with Spooky that one night, I'd prefer, I don't know. I prefer to have my evenings open, you know? Oh, this is an interesting little contraption. That's an interesting little way to do it. Man, the designers of these sets are just next level. Look at this. I wouldn't even known how to think about doing that. There's a little red, you can kind of see it here. Let me flip it over. You see that little red thing right there? Right there? The little claw just grabs barely onto that in order to hold this piece together. That's so clever. That's so clever. Gosh, if only I could be half as clever as a Lego designer. Oh, man. You hate the shape the red piece is in? The little pin shape? You don't like that one? Finally made your coffee. Good job. Good job, Reaper. I'm happy for you. Let's drink together. Cheers. Let's do a Lutz Magoots. Cheers. Ready? There we go. It triggered my tryptophobia, though, a bit, and AM's. Bebo, that's stolen valor. You don't have that. It's this one that doesn't sit well with you, this piece. This little nubbin with the little... What is it? Go back to Mega Blocks. Are you saying that to Bebo or to me? Because never to me. Bebo can do what he wants. Cheers, as I type with one hand. Oh, yeah. You're like, hang on. Oh, it's to that piece in particular. Okay. That specific piece, that you basically just told that piece to go to hell. That's basically what you just told it. I don't know. That's like the worst thing you could say. Go play. Why don't you go play with some Mega Blocks? Ooh. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Hang on. Is there like a... No, that's not what I wanted. Is there a crowd like boo? No. I really got to work on my soundboard. I'm not fast enough on it. I'm not fast enough on it for it to be funny. Yeah, sorry. It's a rear. Maybe it is funny. Ghost laughed. Ghost laughed. If I can make Ghost laugh, then I'm funny, dang it. I want to really step up my audio game, and I'm thinking about something that I might try to do. I need my own custom music, and I'm thinking I really don't want to pay anybody for it. Not that I don't think that art is worth being paid for it. Obviously it is, but I just don't want to spend the extra money right now. I'm trying to save as much money as humanly possible for the definitive recession that we're 100% going to go into. Okay, 99.8%, so that if it doesn't happen, good. I'll be happy if it doesn't happen. Cutting back on frivolous spending, you know? You know, Doc has one. I think someone wants to be him. Not true. Does Doc have one of these? Huh? Does he have one of these? Yes? Dang it. Does he have this? Well, that's loud. I'm so sorry. I have to balance these. How about this one? Bet he doesn't have that one. Get on my level, Doc. Glue, leave. Glue, leave. Glue, leave. I'm gonna have like 1 million of these recorded sitting on my computer, me just saying glue, leave. He has a love-making one like this. I have that one. I just never try it. I just never use it, you know? I'm trying to be wholesome. Unlike some people. Dr. Gluon, more like Dr. More like... Oh, never mind. Shoot. Let's just say I don't trust streamers with doctor in their name. I'm not saying there's any correlation. But I don't trust him. This beef is so much fun. I hope he never finds out about it. I hope he never finds out again. Yeah, I'm not playing that game. I don't need it. Yeah. I've used it a couple of times, but not a lot. Moto, hi Moto, how you doing? Hero Ninja, did I get your check-in 10 minutes ago? I'm sorry if I missed it during the whole your boy Elf sub controversy. If I missed that, I'm sorry. Thank you for checking in. Complete all. Let's do this. Let's complete all these. There we go. All right, Moto, how are you doing today? Where does this go? It goes right here. Okay.
It's Chuck Norris's water.
It's a roundhouse kick of hydration. Okay, hold on. Ah, the old Chuck Norris meme. How do you attach? How exactly do you attach here? Oh, okay, I guess like that. So the answer was pretty easily, and if you're putting it on the right spot. Look at that. All right, roundhouse kick of hydration, and ooh, we're gonna do a Star Wars chat card. Let's go. Coffee, good idea. Let's get it. Coffee time, everybody. Amps needs more coffee for dealing with this. Just happened to leave as soon as we got the Star Wars chat cards. 125 conversation starters. Let's go. I shuffled them a little bit yesterday. Creatures. Jeepers creatures. Coleman checked in just in time, Coleman. We have a Star Wars conversation card. My friend, thanks for checking in. And Moto checked in. Is that your first check-in? That's your first check-in. That's so cool. Towards the front. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to repick? I haven't looked at it yet. I can repick. You said towards the front. This, I guess, would be the front? Do you want me to pick this one? Oh, wait. I can't look at it. Or would this be the front? This would probably... Nope, you're good? Okay, cool. And I am taking out the ones that we've already talked about, just because I think it'd be interesting to, like, get new ones every time. And there's 125. Then once we're done with that, we'll shuffle it back in. All right, it is... I can't read it. You guys can read it. What is the scariest creature in Star Wars? That's your question. What is the scariest creature to you in Star Wars? I've got mine. Well, okay, like mine is a little complicated. I think the what would you call it? The Maw. Do you guys remember the Maw? But I don't know if the Maw is the creature that lives inside of it, or if it's the black hole itself, which I don't think would count as a creature. So I might have to Google this because I don't remember in Solo if they gave a name to this creature. Acklay are scary, true. The Rathtar were pretty scary. Asteroid Monster the Falcon was in. That was almost gonna be my thing too. That, like, you know, something that could swallow a starship whole is pretty scary. The Rancor is pretty scary too, though. Let's see. I think they just called it, there was like a creature, and then the Maw was actually, yeah, it's the black hole itself. So what was the creature inside the Maw? It's gravity well. Oh, there we go. It is home to vacuum-breathing creatures such as the Summa Verminoth. The Summa Verminoth, there we go. This guy right here. This guy. This is pretty terrifying. Yeah. I did not know the name to that, though, so... Summa Verminoth. They never said it in the movie. How could I possibly know? Yeah. The Rathtar were funny. The Rathtar were like... the design was a little silly, but then in execution, you think if you met that in real life, you'd be terrified. You'd be like, what the... Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. It's like Cthulhu, you know? Yeah. God, I love Solo so much. What a great movie. I hope we get more movies like that sometime. I want to have a good time, you know? I left that movie with such a high. I have recorded. I have like a used to do this thing called like before and after, where we would record in the car before we went and saw a movie, and then afterwards. And Solo was one of the ones we did that for. And I think we were like, yeah, not very high hopes for this one because the development was like so weird. It was so odd. Everything that happened during that, the fact that it was taken over by Ron Howard, just weird stuff. So I had zero expectations. I was like, I don't think that this is gonna work. I think this is probably gonna be a mess, and I'm gonna be sad about it. And then we left just like, what did we just watch? How was that so incredibly good? And then to just see how many people like online were just not sharing in that same sentiment. It was a very polarizing time. A very polarizing time where I realized that most people don't know what they're talking about. Especially Star Wars fans. Like, they're so freaking picky, man. And they were just still mad about The Last Jedi. Babies. Bunch of children. They're like, we're boycotting Solo because The Last Jedi was so bad. It's like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Solo was so great. Anyway. Don't get me started, guys. Come on, what are you thinking? Get me started. It's your fault. Excuse me. The Exogorth? Exogorth. Is that what that's really called? See, I did not know that either. I thought it was a space worm. The space worm creature. We've already established that Coleman's better at this than I am, and I'm okay with that. I can admit when a man is better than me. Coolest creature though is tied between Zelo Beast and the Purrgil. The Purrgil are so cool. I agree with that. The Zelo Beast was very interesting too. They had a lot of that in Bad Batch. Bad Batch. You had to look that one up? Okay, cool. What the F is going on? I don't know. What is happening? Anybody else? Do you got a Star Wars creature? Even if you don't know the name, you know, there's no shame in just being like, I don't remember the name, but that thing. Wampas are pretty scary. Wampas would be pretty scary to meet in person. A lot of the creatures in Star Wars are pretty scary. What about Ogdo Bogdo? Ogdo Bogdo is a terrifying creature to meet. Coleman's typoing. Yeah, your keyboard's glitching. Yeah, me too. Every time I have a typo, it's my keyboard glitching too. But do you give me the benefit of the doubt? No, you just correct me and laugh at me. Finally, you're paying the piper. The chicken's coming home to roost, sir. And it's mad. It's angry at you. Just kidding. I knew the Exogorth had a name like that, but had like a Xeno or something. Yeah, like a Xenomorph. Exogorth. Exogorth sounds cool, though. It was sending messages before I finished messages. Yeah, me too. Exactly. I'm going to use that same excuse. No, my phone did that. I typed it right, dang. Coleman, you know that I love you, buddy. I hope you know that. I was never good at the whole, like, you know some friends who just like rib on each other always? Like, I didn't know that was like a thing. I guess it's kind of like a public school thing, like where you like just literally rip into your best friends and then you all hug it out. I never got that culture, probably because I was sheltered, you know? So like when I was first exposed to that, I'm like, do you guys like each other? And then I'm like, and then somebody's like, yeah, that's just like our humor. That's what we do. And I was like, oh, I couldn't, and I just can't do it. I have to apologize like immediately. Even though like my tone is obviously joking, I have to be like, I'm so sorry. You know that you're great. I can't do it. I can't do it without guilt, extreme guilt. And fear of abandonment, you know? That I'm going to take it too far. I'm going to say, that's probably my worry, is that I'll say, everyone else will be joking and I'll do the one joke that just takes it a little bit too far, and then everyone will disown me and cancel me. I'll be like, I thought we were just joking around, you know? 1, 2. too. It's not an excuse. I ain't a liar like you all. Well, how would we know? How would we know that you're not lying? You know? How would we know that? Gotta take it if you dish it out. Exactly. Yeah. I just didn't know that that was like a thing that like friends did. You know, I didn't. Okay. Full disclosure, I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I can count on like one hand the amount of people I considered a friend like in my childhood. And most of them were kind of just friends by convenience. If you were like around my age and our paths happened to cross, like if we had joined a new church or something. But like I can think of that happening 2 times, and both of those ended in disaster because our parents, because of like a I don't know, a church split or something like that, right? The only friends I ever had were friends. They had to have been at church. I didn't have like any friends outside of church. We had some neighbor boys that were kind of friendly to us, but like it was always kind of like, well, if they don't go to church, they're not ever going to be like our real friend, you know? They'll just be a fake friend. So my friendship, what would you call it? My friendship training didn't happen till much later in life. I sometimes can feel like not a great friend, and I think it's because of the way that I was raised. And the few friends I did have always left. I might have abandonment issues. Huh. I'm just realizing this about myself. I never really labeled it that way. But yeah. If Luce's chat hasn't banned me yet, you couldn't possibly say anything worth unfriending over. That's so true. You're on thin ice over here, though, worse. I didn't have too many friends when I was in like middle school. Yeah, a crazy amount of friends now. I mean, I definitely count all of the internet friends that I have made as real, true, and actual friends. And so in that regard, I'm a very wealthy man when it comes to friendship. I do also always find myself wishing that could become a more physical reality based friendships as well. And they have their moments, right? But they are still very important to me, and sometimes I feel bad that I'm not as good of a friend as I would like to be, or as I would like others to be to me, you know? I'm not following that golden rule. Also part of that is like my ADHD. Sometimes I just forget that people exist. That sounds really bad. But like, you know, all of a sudden I'll be like, gosh, I haven't talked to so-and-so in like forever. I should probably reach out to them and just say hi. You know? That's probably it. Play the Quiet Plays game. Did you die? Are you advertising for games now? That'd be so weird if you just started doing ads for me. For me, it would always be the Sarlacc, as it lives 20,000 to 50,000 years. Holy cow, that's gross. Not scary, but gross. Pretty scary if you fell inside of it, though, don't you think? Like, visually to look at, you'd be like, ugh, yuck. But, like, if you were sliding down the sand dune into its mouth, its gaping mouth with a bunch of teeth, you would probably be scared. I think most of these creatures we would probably be scared of. Knock, knock, you woke up too early on a Saturday. I feel you. Listen, sleep is important. And if you need to sleep, don't let me keep you up. But if you're going to be up anyway, have some fun. Come watch some Lego. I'm not on thin ice over at Luce's. Woohoo! Ursa and Non need to learn how to read. Hey, listen, you try to do this. My mother-in-law has Sarlacc ancestors. Okay. I'll give you one of these. There you go. But yeah, I have all the friends from the Twitch communities. I have a bunch of friends from the Star Wars Unlimited community. That's so cool. And now a bunch of local friends, especially with helping run our local gaming group. You know where I need to go today? I need to go back to the Lego store. It's not an official Lego store. It's like a hobby store. I had a great time there last time. I even talked to a person. So like I need to put myself in those positions more, because I bet I could make some friends in a place like that too. It's just so weird making. I don't know how to make friends. Like it's just so weird. I can talk to people and then I can be like, peace out, you know? What do you do then? Do you be like, can I have your number? Like what do you do? You know? I don't know what to do. You should play Star Wars Unlimited at an LGS. What's an LGS? What kind of books do stormtroopers read? What books do they read? Knock knock. I gotta know. Well, can I have your number? Oh, local game store. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I wonder if they have any events at the Lego store. I think maybe doing something like that is probably a little more possible for me. People are gonna get mad at this one. So the kinds of books that stormtroopers read are troubleshooting guides. That's better than anything in this. That is better than anything in this book yet. Honestly, like that one's pretty good. I've been saving that one all night. Thank you, knock knock. I like that. That's a good one. Really, like legitimately, that's better than anything that's been in that book. The dad jokes in that book have been a little, but that's why they're funny. At least with the game, you have a way to interact without having to make as much small talk at first. True. So what I'm gonna say is that I do a lot of things. I have a lot of people in my life that enjoy this. And I just gotta say, I'm not like the biggest card and or board game fan. Stop throwing tomatoes. I never really have been. There's a couple of games that I enjoy playing. Obviously, I enjoy the people, like when we play with people. Like one of the best times I had was playing Star Wars Unlimited with Coleman. You know? I know you aren't, and it's okay to be wrong. And I had a great time at Gen Con. I got that racing game for Zeke, and he loves that. We need to play that again. Maybe we'll play that today. So like I like playing games with him, with like Candyland and Chutes and Ladders, you know? Baby games. I love baby games. But I don't know. I just, you know, as much as like I almost let myself get sucked into Star Wars Unlimited because the artwork and stuff is really cool. I like the idea of like cracking packs and whatnot. Coleman almost got me. Seeing the excitement that he has for it and the passion he has for it was intoxicating. But then like once that wore off, I was like, yeah, I don't have the money, the time, or the patience right now to get into that hobby, you know? And I'd probably just spend too much money collecting packs and then not ever playing, you know? You should see the artwork from this set. Ooh, it is very cool. It did almost get me. Especially after that developer panel. I thought the developer panel was like the highlight of Gen Con for me. That was so much fun. Just, you know, being around, even though I wasn't like a huge like card game collector guy, being around other like actual like, you know, Star Wars fans, and none of them were like bickering about the sequels. They were just like, look at this, isn't this cool? And look at this, isn't this cool? And here's some things we're thinking about doing, and everyone's like oohing and ahhing, and I don't know, it was very convincing, you know. I need to try selling some cards. I just pulled an expensive one. Ooh, nice. Sell them before they go down, I guess, right? So yeah, I don't know. So what I think is like, I don't know if I would hang around a gaming store like that, because I'm sure I could find some friends in there who like, you know, share other interests outside of that. That wouldn't be like the main interest I'd want to share, you know. And Danny Schaefer is really cute. Yes, you're absolutely right. Even I had to admit that. Too bad he's not single. I imagine Coleman just like, a fellow esteemed macro art collector at the TCG store. Well, hello. What Star Wars Unlimited cards have you pulled lately? Is that the icebreaker that you go with? I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I do agree with you though, that like doing some kind of an event is probably a good idea. Because yeah, you have an opportunity to like go and do a thing. And then when that thing is over, you have the perfect opportunity to be like, I'm going to get out of here if it didn't go well. And then if it does go well, you can stick around, you know? Talk about all the stuff you like. I don't know. But maybe it'd be nice to go back to that Lego store. I feel like I want to, but I know I'm going to spend money if I go, which it's not great, but I kind of want to go again. We just go look around, you know? So maybe I could talk to the guy behind the counter last time I went. He was building a Lego set, like, as he was manning the counter. And I'm just like, how much does this job pay? And can you hire me, please? Please? Should I get a part-time job there? Happy Thanksgiving to go wake my kids. I laughed so hard on yourself. All right, thank you, Bebo. I met two cuties that play Star Wars U that I did ask out / would have asked out if they didn't end up being straight. Dang it. The straights ruined it for you again. That must be hard, though. That must really be hard because, like, having to, like, suss out whether or not somebody, you know, it just must be, it must be hard. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, though. Maybe it's just like, would you just ask them anyway? Would you ask them out and then they tell you, oh, hey, you know, sorry, I'm straight? Or do you try to find out if they're straight first? You don't have to answer these questions. I'm just a silly straight. You don't have to answer that. I don't want to interrogate you, but I am curious. The one I asked out was queer baiting. He had a rainbow pin. Come on. Yeah. So how do you like just get between the people who are like allies, right? There should be a different pin. There should be a different. You got modded for queer baiting. I allowed it in this particular term. There should be another pin, and there probably is, that just says like, I'm an ally. That way you know, okay, cool. It's a straight who isn't gonna get mad at me, you know? Ham says, dang it, Coleman, you can fix them. Can I just say though, I like multiple more great people that I knew were straight from the get-go. I'm sure that you have a sense about it, right? Can I just say though, that if you did ask somebody out, I'm very proud of you for doing that, because I can imagine that that's kind of, you know, scary. So like, good on you for putting yourself out there, honestly. That's braver than I would be. It's censored for you. Baby settings. He was sweet about it. That's great. He even messaged me unprompted a few days later, which was a surprise. That's cool. Yeah, he probably just wanted to make sure that you're like, you know, that you're okay. I'd feel the same way. I'd feel like insanely flattered. And then also like, I would want to make sure that I didn't, you know, make you feel bad about it, you know? That's what I would do. Like, hey, we can still be friends, you know? That's what I'd do. I'd pass out from excitement, but then I'd make sure that you knew. I'd get so excited that I'd literally pass out, but I'm straight. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Whew. I thought I lost a piece. My dad got an ally pin stuck in his shoe one time and he was a bit annoyed. Oh no. Did you put it there? If not, can you please try that again next time and record it? No, I'm not, obviously joking, but it would be funny. Oh my gosh. Got an ally pin stuck in his shoe. That's pretty funny. Me? Be supportive of people? Never. Won't catch me doing that. What did Ursa say? Why not do a gay Star Wars Unlimited event? It could be like a dating mixer with Star Wars Unlimited. You'd be the only one there. Do the Straits have like a monopoly on the like trading card games? I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but I guess probably Star Wars fans in general probably steer a little more straight. I would hazard that guess. I don't know. Present company excluded, you know. There it is. What did Ursa say? I was trying to see what he was replying to. What did Ursa say now? I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Like, oh gosh, what did Ursa say now? The emphasis on my name. I didn't mean to. I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Sorry. I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable right there for you. That was not my intention. Okay, there's 2 of these left. These are definitely not extras. So something happened. Let me scroll back up. I see it. I see it. Here and here. Look at me. Look at that spidey sense tingling. Absolutely tingling. Okay. That doesn't sound like a TIE fighter at all. Comfortable with those being extra pieces. Excuse me. Oh, geez. Hang on. He knew I wasn't upset or anything. He was asking how curling went since I had to miss a draft for our last game. Nice. Okay. He's just being a nice friend. I like that. The pickup lines will be like, I'll show you my lightsaber if you show me yours. Okay, I'm going back to bed. That was bad. I don't think that one would work. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it would work or not. Did I put stink on it? I didn't notice. Can you clip that for me? Because I honestly did not notice if I put any stank on that. It was not intended. I was just like, Coleman was saying something, replying to you, and I was like, what did Ursa say? That's how I remember saying it. You know? More like, want to see my rare hollow lightspeed Luke with the drag makeup on. Luke has the drag makeup on. If you haven't seen the card, that makes no sense. But Luke was very glammed up. Maybe not drag, glam. There's a difference. Sorry, hyperspeed Luke. I had to correct myself before Coleman got upset. Hyperspace Ursa, not even hyperspeed. Oh my gosh, still got it wrong. Lamau, as a female, I would still give my number if somebody said that to me. Respect. You got to try them at Comic-Con. Maybe at Comic-Con they would work. Yeah. Ghost, you're jazzed? What are you jazzed about? Bag number 14. Come on, lucky bag number 14. 17. Bag number 14. 17, 16, 15. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. I can never share too much. Yes, you can, Bebo. Yes, you can. Bebo, what dark secrets do you hold? That was almost a perfect sentence. You need to use the TOO, Bebo, but you're so close. That was a great sentence, though, because it's nice and short and to the point. When he gets a little rambly with his sentences, they start to, like, lose any sense of coherence. Good job, Bebo. Beep, 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 beep. It's hard as an adult to make friends, isn't it? Okay, those go here. And then the little shovels. I just need to move. I've met a lot of friends that I need to be closer to, you know? But that's really hard, especially currently. Still feel like I need to find a new job, guys. I know that this feels like all over the place, but it's related. It's related. I need to make some connections somewhere. I feel like that's like the only way to get like a, I don't know, something that you would, a job that you feel like you'd be passionate about is if you like made some connections somewhere and somebody told you like, oh, hey, by the way, we have this thing open up, you know? I just don't know what it is. I don't know what I want to do with my life still. People's just like me for real. I also get rambly if I talk too long. I never know how to end a sentence. Like if I'm talking for a long period of time, mostly in person, not so much here on stream, but in person, I end a lot of sentences with like, so, and then I trail off because I don't know how to end a sentence and then just let it sit there. I always feel like I have to like, I'm always like urging somebody to like interrupt me, help me stop talking. Because everyone in the room is looking at me and I'm talking and I don't know what to do. Help me. And then I'm just begging, let somebody interrupt me. And then I'm like, thank you so much. And then I just let them talk, you know? It's like, thank you. Gosh, I don't like being perceived all the time. Okay, now I'm really missing this piece. Same piece I thought I was missing last time. Nope, there it is. Found it. Okay. I've never heard you say more than 2 sentences of VC, but a lot of giggling. Merce said I met through a dating site. I had a D&D reference in my profile. Merce saw it and messaged me. Are you kidding me? Did you really? Ashley and I met online too, not in a dating site, but I've told that story before. That's how I know like internet friendships can be real. You know what I mean? Networking is great. It's how I've gotten all my jobs. I need to do that more. Disney or Lego? Disney or Lego? I don't think I want to work for Disney. I don't think Disney would be, I would not feel safe in a Disney job. I don't know. I need security. My dating profile consists of please no pics. Yeah. That's probably a good thing to put on your profile because otherwise, yeah. I've said too many sentences probably to Ursa, probably. Ursa said, Ursa Cat, your profile said looking for someone to straddle. I don't get the reference. I get straddle, I get that, but I don't get the other reference. It's a simpler time 20 plus years ago. So true. Like I couldn't imagine being on like the dating apps at this point. Like I cannot imagine. I'm not interested in that at all. Gosh, it sucked so much. Like imagine how hard it is for me to make friends. Like imagine how hard it is to like find your person. You know, I got so lucky and so #blessed. That I'm not interested in doing any of that over again ever. I'm done. You know, I'm extroverted online, but pretty introverted offline. Sans professional events, same ghost. I'm so like, I'm pretty different than I am here. Even in my professional life, I'm still pretty quiet, and I prefer it that way. I like to be known as like the quiet guy who gets done. You know, yeah. Disney fires too many people. Disney's too like wibbly wobbly, too unpredictable, too at the whim of any semblance of a bad rating, or if an opening weekend didn't go well and then they just shut down an entire Star Wars motel that they charged too much for people to go to, and then they're surprised that nobody went to it. And just think of all the people who just lost their jobs immediately. Like, I already work for a giant megacorp. I wouldn't want to work for another giant megacorp, basically. I'd rather go smaller, honestly. Strahd is a vampire baddie in D&D lore. Gotcha. Okay. Apps are a freaking hellscape. I can only imagine. Dating apps are terrible. I had a guy sniff my hair. Oh, no. Sorry, that's... I would have been done, too. Lars had to take some time to eat. That's completely fine. Do what you gotta do. I'll Han you my solo and douse you in carbon. I don't like that. I don't like that. An extroverted introvert, yeah. Disney's really strict, too much pressure. Yeah, just, I don't know. They're not great. I don't think they're great to their employees. I'd much rather join something that has like a union, you know, and just be set for like retirement and life, you know. That'd be great. Sorry you're not feeling great, Lars. The migraine still? Ugh. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, definitely like take the time, do what you got to do. We'll be fine here. We'll be good. Ow, there we go. I'm surprised there's not a gamer dating app. I'm kind of surprised too. Have you Googled it? Because surely there's something of that nature. But then again, like just the fact of being a gamer isn't the thing I want to start with. I think that's like a cool secondhand trait that would be nice to have, but or you do like me and you find a lady who hasn't been a gamer, you turn her into both a Lego builder and a gamer. That's just how skilled I am, you know. So that's the move right there. Mez, thanks for checking in. How you doing? I just hear about Tinder, Bumble, and the other one that Christians use to have premarital and pretend it's okay. Which one would they pretend that it's okay? What is the Christian one? Christian Mingle? Christian Mingle. Yeah. Christian Mingle. You don't want me in your sickness? No, you can definitely stay if you want to. We're just saying that if you would like to like lay down or something, that's fine. That's fine. Coke and anything really fizzy will help. Cocaine? It's Chuck Norris's water. Or Coca-Cola. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration. I think the first one would help in the short term, but not in long term. You did get your new prescription, not in the shape to go get it yet. Yeah. Can you get those delivered where you are? And thank you, Ursa, for the roundhouse kick of hydration. Class consciousness and unity in America? Don't be silly. I don't know. It's happening. There's something boiling. We need to get back to what was great. Like before progressiveness and leaving people alone for being their unique self. Snowman. Don't Google it. Don't Google Christian Mingle. I know Christian Mingle. Is that what you're talking about? Or some? Oh, or Coca-Cola. Oh, Coca-Cola. Okay. I knew that's what you meant. I'm just being funny. I appreciate you trying to help, but I've been living this for years, though I do use Pepsi Max a lot. You do love your Pepsi Max. Does it do a similar thing? Oh, soaking? When two people initiate coitus? I knew what soaking is. Someone jumps on the bed and make it rock and do more. I do know that. Now, that's not something that was common. That's kind of more common in, it's happening again. I'm choking. I'm not looking at chat because I know this. Mormon. It's really kind of common in Mormonism. That really wasn't, I'm sure like you could find somebody in like the Christian circles I ran in thinking that was also good. But the fact that it involves another person is like, how do I say this? The fact that it involves another person, I think makes it more of a kink than them actually thinking that it's gonna like save them from anything, you know? I can. At this point, I might as well just wait. You know yourself. You do what you got to do, you know? Ghost, we need to go back to the times of bonfires instead of social media doom scrolling. I do agree that social media doom scrolling is a problem. I do agree with that. And I love a good bonfire. So, okay, sure. And back during early Facebook, MySpace was a good balance because you used to stay in touch and schedule those bonfires. True. I think it was, again, you guys know what I'm saying. I think the death of social media was the algorithmic feed. The moment they showed you things outside of chronological order and only from the people that you followed is where we lost it. And that is where, like, you know, how much can you doom scroll through just your group of actual personal friends that you have sharing their lives? I don't think that's a bad thing. But now all of a sudden I have to hear random people complain about their life on the internet. And you know, I don't like that. Midwest Sushi on Loot's Cord looks like a Mormon thing, like dirty soda. I don't know Midwest Sushi. I might not be caught up. I'm telling you, I'm pretty innocent. I get it. Mormons, I'm really far behind on chat. I'm trying to get caught up now. I'll marry myself at this point. People are crazy. You could definitely do that if you wanted to. Yeah. And I would understand. Delivery here isn't great as it is there. I get it later now because I didn't order early enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Then it makes sense to wait. Bonfires, you could swipe in real life. You'd be like, I don't like you. Move aside. Ursa's just choosing violence lately. And I mean, I get it. I understand where it's coming from, you know? Instagram was depressing after COVID. It was basically watching everyone's marriage fail. That's sad. So I guess it could happen. I made Midwest Sushi without knowing what it was. I don't know what that is. What am I talking about? It's a textural nightmare? I'm going to have to look up what this is because I don't know what you're talking about. You tagged me. Okay, thank you. Hang on. Let me look. Thank you. It's food and beverages. Oh, James is eating Midwest. Oh, wait. Wait, what is that? Is that like ham? Like lunch meat ham wrapped? What is it wrapped around? Is it a pickle? Is this a pickle? What is that? It's a pickle. And cream cheese. Okay, but I do freaking love that, man. Look at that smile. Anyway, wow. I gotta move to the Midwest. I'm telling you, I'd eat that. It's weird. It looks weird. I'd eat it. It's weird. It's weird that it looks like they're at a restaurant and that's something they serve at a restaurant. But like, I'd eat it. Well, I didn't know what it was. And then once you started telling me what it was, I was like, okay, that doesn't sound so bad. Okay, Midwest sushi. Wow. I live in the Midwest and I do not eat that. I would definitely try it. I'd probably like it too. Would I have it every day? Probably not, but you know. I mean, it reminds me of those little pinwheel things that we do where it's like a tortilla-esque wrap and you put like some kind of lunch meat in it and then cream cheese and you like roll it up and then cut it. It kind of reminds me of that. Like it would be sort of like that. Also, COVID divorce is really a cultural breaking point. I love how many people got rid of their good-for-nothing husbands. Absolutely. If you weren't happy in it, and you just realized that because now all of a sudden you had to spend so much time together. Alexa, how do I cancel Spooky? Hopefully that never happens. Never been on Facebook. I am on Twitter and TikTok pretty often, though. That's super weird for an app like Facebook. Have you been on Facebook recently? What is that? It's an effing algorithm. Yeah, it is. Feed is just a bunch of suggested groups, products and posts with a sprinkle of actual connection posts. Absolutely. I don't go on Facebook anymore. Sorry, I have it. I have it for like family stuff. I have notifications on if anybody does anything for me directly, like pings me directly. And outside of that, every time I go on there, it's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. So yeah, I just don't go on it anymore. Sorry, and my family who's trying to get a hold of me, you have my phone number or my email, or there's other ways. I mean, you can definitely do Facebook Messenger. I'll get those. That's on. It's just awful quiet on Facebook Messenger. My grandma used to mix cream cheese with horseradish. I love horseradish. Oh, smear it on deli ham, roll it up and slice it. Shove a pickle spear into it. That sounds great, Ursa. Pinwheel with ham and cheese. Yeah. It's a tiny bit sexist. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention I hate men. I'm right here, Lars. We hate those type of men. Can we say that? Is that fair? Ghost hates everyone equally. True. But see, like, to me, I understand why people don't like men. I get it. I don't know why anyone likes us. We're not doing a great job, you know? We're not doing so hot out here. Let me switch back. We're not doing such a great job of convincing people to like us. So I understand, as, you know, the whole of mankind. I like men. I know, Coleman. It's like, gosh, we know. We know, dude. I should have done the joke of like, wait, you do? Wait, Coleman, are you? Nah. Boom, boom, boom. I think the best thing I've done for my worldview was seeing gay people as human beings. And I know that sounds bad, and that should sound bad. As part of my upbringing, I have a couple of gay friends now, and I think that that's amazing. And they've really helped me see, and it's taken me years. Luckily, it's been a long time. It's taken me years to get to the point where I'm like, you know what? All of it, we're cool, you know? I was never like deeply problematic about it. At least I don't think so. I was always kind of more on the side of like, we should just like freaking let people do whatever they want. Like maybe stay out of their business. And I would get upset at people who are like being mean to gay people. I would get upset at them and be like, that's not the way. So I don't know, maybe that's how it started. It's complicated. It sounds so weird when you're not in the Christian bubble to be like, wait, what? You used to what? Like, yeah, that's just, you know, the culture in which you're raised is very formative. It's very powerful. I'm at a point where my friend was telling me about a person doing a bad job that had a very unisex name. And I assumed they were a man the whole convo until I mentioned something pronoun, and she was like, oh, Alex is a woman. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, listen, Lars, I hope that like, I totally understand the feelings there, because again, like I said, we're not exactly, a lot of us are not exactly the greatest examples of how a good man can be. But I really do truly believe that we can get out of this, that there are men who have escaped it. And I don't have to sit here and try to convince you to like, you need to like men. Like you like what you like. But I hope one day we can shake this reputation that we have. But I'm also okay if today's not that day. Not today though. You know, I don't get threatened by it. I don't get threatened by people who are like, I kind of don't like men. I go, yeah, I get it. Totally. 1000%. If I were a woman, I'd be a lesbian. 1000%. Women are amazing. But not today, men. I'm not. There we go. I think the guys who like would balk at that and be like, oh, that seems kind of sexist is like, I think you're missing the point. You know, only semi-serious. Yeah. I absolutely do not think men, like in general, but I absolutely do not think men in general are overrated, maybe patriarchal, really. Yeah. As a whole, as a conglomerate, we're not doing great, and we can do better, you know. Ghost says, excuse me, I'm a perfect man. But the problem is, Ghost, is the guys who say that end up being not so great, you know? we're very secretive creatures, I find. I mean, maybe the humans in general, but like men in general, like we're very like, we'll really like hide our true selves for so long. And then all of a sudden, you know, it'll rear its head and everyone will be like shocked at like, I can't believe that guy was that way. I was like, yeah, I guess because we're not going to therapy, you know? I don't know. I tried to say, I think men are overrated, but generally not inherently evil. I think that's fair enough. That's a fair enough statement, but I'm not doing well. I get you. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. It was just the way that I read it, I thought was funny. I wasn't laughing at the fact that you're not doing well. You get me. Ah, dang it. Okay. All right, I put that on there. He was definitely, Ursa, don't get me in trouble now. It's not exclusively a men thing. That's more of a generational one. Maybe. All right, we got 2 of these. I'm having another feeling that this is too many. Oh, geez. I almost dropped it. And I do see where this is supposed to go. Oh. It fell off the stand and I almost dropped it. But my spider-like reflexes saved the day again. That's right. I am Spider-Man. Don't look at all the other clips of me dropping and or breaking Lego. Let's not do a montage right now. Okay? Let's not do that. It'd be very funny, but let's not. I think all of us who were told to stay in the societal lane growing up in the 90s, true. 90s were different time, man. Do you ever think, Ghost, that if you knew what you knew now, if you could go back in time, like knowing what you know now, how differently, like you would, like, whoa, hang on, something's not right there. Wait, something's not right here, sorry. Wait a minute, something is not right on the top of this. Hold please, sorry. There we go. Much better. Look at that. Oh, sorry, you didn't even get to see that. I just had this too far that way. Beautiful. What a man. Derogatory. I'm trying my dangest out here, guys. It's rough. I definitely still think that there's something that we need to address about men, and I don't know what it is. Everybody loves to talk about it. Nobody has solutions. And I'm raising a boy right now, and I have no idea how to do it. So I don't know. I don't know the answer. I hope one day we'll figure it out. The front center bit, are you gonna straighten it? The front center bit. What do you mean? Here, I'll put it back here. You can tell me what you're talking about. After the year 2000, people got more stupid, at least in my area. I don't know. We were pretty stupid before the year 2000. What do you think it is about the year 2000 that like changed that? Shows you never had the belt. No, see, I got that probably too much. I think that all the belt and the spanking in general teaches us is that violence is a natural repercussion for our mistakes, and that just turns us into scared, angry little boys. You know? I love men, but it would have been easier if I was a lesbian. That's what I'm saying. That's like anytime I meet somebody who's a lesbian, I'm like, yeah, you get it. Like you know, I understand. I get you. What do you mean? It's right there in the center. Wait, okay, with the flat bottom. I'm not following. Are you talking about, okay, hang on. Let's make sure we're talking about the same thing. Are we talking about on the set? On the Tie Interceptor right here? In the tiny center, the piece with the flat bottom is askew. Okay, so right on top, this piece right here. This piece right here. Is this what we're talking about? Oh, I meant on this set, or was it something down here? Ursa? Okay, but it's this piece. It's this piece we're talking about. Still a little off. I totally see what you mean. I totally see what you mean. Nope, I went the wrong way. How about that? Nope. Did I ruin it, or is that perfect? I'm gonna wait because I know chat's just a little bit delayed. If a kid is never taught any language, then how will the kid think? Did you know that not everybody thinks in like words? I didn't know that until just recently. Is it still a little off? You think it's good? Okay, then I'm gonna leave it. You ruined it. Start over, huh? We kind of hit the cusp of acceptance. I think if it were a few years earlier, we'd just be grumpy bees. I think I just grew up in a generation where millennials are the last of the old school ways and being on the fence with the new age. Yeah. I mean, like, as a millennial, like, I mean, I remember a time before the internet, right? Back in my day. And then I remember a time distinctively when the internet became a thing and I spent too much time on it, you know? Get auto-modded. AMS permitted the term grumpy bitch. That's funny. Anyway. After that Rivendell build, those bits drove me crazy. I can imagine the roof. The roof. Oof. Oof. Yeah, everything, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say the millennials had it hard or anything, but honestly, I kind of don't want to hear it. You know, I used to be kind of the mindset that, like, okay, so Gen Z is going to save us, guys. They're going to save us. Everything's going to be fine because Gen Z has got, and I do think of this of most of Gen Z, I guess, still, but like they got a good head on their shoulders. Like they know what they're doing. They're going to save us all. And then turns out Gen Z like turned out for Donald Trump, like to a significant portion. And I'm just, or didn't turn up to vote at all, you know, but turned out for Donald Trump. And that part, I'm just like, you know what? Yes, I know millennials can be cringe sometimes, but I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it from you Zers. And yeah, I'm going to be a little ageist right now. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it anymore. Not until you all shape up, you know? Who raised you? It was the Gen Xers. I'm sorry about them. I'm being honest. You're a good-hearted dude. Who, me? Or Coleman? Coleman's definitely a good-hearted dude. What did you say about Coleman? I gotta read it. If I was gay, I'd 1,000% go on a few days with Coleman. I may have said that before. I didn't know if that was like a... I don't know if that was like Listen, I've only had like 2 or 3 gay friends my whole life, okay? So I don't know like what makes them feel comfortable versus uncomfortable, and obviously like everybody's gonna be different, right? But like that's a feeling I have about Coleman as well. And I've actually even shared that with my wife. That like, you know what? If I was, that's who you'd have to look out for. That's, you know, like we have so much in common. But I couldn't tell if that like just feels weird to hear a straight man say that, you know? And I don't want to make anybody feel bad. I don't want to do that. I want everybody to be happy, you know? I do not see this particular piece. You laughed out loud. It's true. It really is. It really is. 100%. The only thing that I'm missing, the only thing is attraction to men. That's literally it. Otherwise, we're good. I may have lost a piece. Isn't Gen Z in the middle of a mental health crisis? They must be. They voted for Donald Trump. Yeah, I think Gen Z is probably in not great shape. Culture, an entire age group raised on the internet. Speaking from experience, they probably need some. I don't know. I don't know. But then again, I do see some other Gen Zers who are great people and have a good head on their shoulders, and I think generally are culturally aware of stuff, and can probably put millennials in their place on a lot of stuff, because we're not perfect, you know. Whoa, geez. You can afford a Lego house? You can? I'm a millennial, and it's been hard. Old people are like, why are you changing jobs? Why? And because you were set up for success. Absolutely. Yeah. I've been a very successful person, despite everything. But it has not been, it's been, I've white knuckled most of my life. Yeah. I've had gay men say to me, if I were straight, so I don't see why it would be a problem to say the reverse. Yeah, I just never want people to feel like, I don't know if that would make me feel good or not. Of like, it could feel patronizing, I think. If it weren't honest and true, it could feel a little patronizing. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm projecting too much. I don't know. You tell me. Do they knock knock? I didn't know that. I don't know. You had a few gay coworkers who told me that. I mean, I guess like if it was like the reverse of that, it would, like, I would be at this point in my life, I'd be flattered if a gay man said that to me. I'd be like, listen, you're great. I'm very flattered that you think that way about me. Like, that even might make me blush a little bit. But I don't like men. Like, in that way. Kind of in the same way Lars doesn't like men, you know? I'm not attracted to the physical aspects of masculinity. You know? I'm just not. We got 3 straight men here in chat who would fight over Coleman if they weren't married to women. Yeah. That's what Merce and I'm really looking forward to booting that up and getting in. What? We are successful, but do you know what I mean? Absolutely. A lot of people retired with so many benefits and several incomes. People don't have the same things now. Absolutely. Yeah. No, like I'm saying I've been relatively successful in that I got into the housing market at just the right time. We were working we had 2 incomes coming in, but ever since we had a kid, now we only have 1 income coming in. So like, we're doing fine, but we are not. If you would have told me like how much money I'd be making at this stage in my life, I'd be like, I am set. That's amazing. But with the rate of inflation and like the housing and mortgage rates and stuff going up, you still barely, no matter how much you make, you still barely make it by. Like you're almost still paycheck to paycheck in a way. And it's not great. I don't have this piece here that there's this little piece right here. One little piece like this, and I do not have it. Maybe it's still in the bag. What bag was this? This was bag number 15. Maybe it's still in the bag and I threw it on the ground. I like hearing it means I'm wanted in both aisles. I don't think I've ever had a gay man say that about me. I don't think I'm the type. I don't think I attract many, but I would be very flattered, and I definitely would blush a little bit. Knock Knock fits in good here, huh? Knock Knock and Ursa, you both are you fit in good. Which one, none? Because you moused over 3. I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit desktop. This one right here. This little guy right here. This guy. God, imagine having a dual income. It was pretty nice. It kind of funded our adoption. Now, like, I don't regret that. I don't regret that at all. Like, I think there's definitely benefits to having her be the classic stay-at-home mom. There's definitely benefits to that. It's not in here. Rats, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm missing a piece. Call Lego. Somebody phone Lego for me. Yeah, that is the kind of piece that they give you extra of. Let me go check. Let me go check the extras bin. Hold, please. Oh, yeah. I can't tell what color it was supposed to be, but maybe it's that one. If not, I have a lighter tan. It kind of looks like a tan like that, doesn't it? Here. Which one of these do you think it is? It's got to be. Watch it just get covered up entirely and you won't even see it. Just watch. What's by the tiny red bed? Over here? There's square ones. There's this one with the long piece on it. Does that help? There's something yellowish by the red bit. You're talking about this red bit or one of these red ones? It was a light. Okay, it was light reflecting. Okay. So going back to the instructions real quick. This right here. Do you think that that's this color? Watch it just be. Where am I going? Oh, geez, that doesn't help. It looks like my skin. All right. Check the floor? Sure. Oh. Nope, that's not it. I don't recall anything dropping. Hold on. I think I see something next to the wall. I got to get down on my knees. It's going to take me a while to get back up. What is this? That is not a Lego piece. It's not a popcorn seed. It's a perfect circle. What is that? Is that like a candy or something? What is that? Okay, candy or a Kix? I don't know when. It would have been Zeke's candy. I don't know what that is. Ew, gross. All right, it's not down there. Whew. Kix like the cereal. Taste it? I'm not gonna taste it. No, I'm diabetic. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going on to. I'm upping my dose today, so I'm very excited in a weird way. Because my stomach's been great on this medicine. And so I'm hoping that by upping the dose, I'm not going to get destroyed. But I'm excited to get on to the full dose. Okay, so I'm going to say that it's this. I'm willing to bet that this is going to get covered and you're never going to see it. And it's just like not going to matter at all. But we'll find out together. Okay, I need to move the mic again. There we go. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. The pupils widen. It's the unlimited pill. God, if only there was an unlimited pill. I'd do it. At this point in my life, I'd do it. I bet you found that piece on the floor. I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, shoot.
You
Guys,
know?
I was supposed to go to work today. I gotta go.
Is it Friday? What if I forgot that it was Friday? I bet you find that piece on the floor. I think Ashley sneaks in, steals pieces. If she does, I want to marry her. She probably does, and I'd let you. Well, wait, no. I mean, never mind. Never mind. Ashley and I have had the discussion of like, listen, I think the most beneficial way or the most like ethical way, I think, to like break up a marriage is like not cheating, obviously, but like if one of the partners realizes about themselves that they're, you know, batting for the other team, let's say, like that would be it'd be an easy way to, and we both kind of looked at each other and then we're like, yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. It's not me though, you know. Did they put you on a GLP? No, I am on metformin right now. I'm hoping I don't ever have to go on one of those. I don't have anything against them. I don't, they're just so incredibly expensive. But I do have diabetes. I'm a candidate for it, but I'm trying my darndest with the metformin and changing my eating behaviors and getting more exercise. I'm trying my darndest to control it myself. And I hope that I can. If not, you know, I'm open to it, but it's just so expensive and the supply is so limited, and I don't want to get started on something that then I have to worry about supply issues. I have to worry about RFK taking it away. Like, you know, hopefully I can manage it. Hopefully I can manage it without that, you know. I guess you did because it is Saturday. Okay, good. Whew. What if it was actually Friday? That would, I would only be technically like 1 minute late. Nobody expects me to turn up till about 8, but I'm usually on like 7:45. There's gonna be some show on Peacock about two gay men who marry to, I guess, pretend they're straight. I guess back in the day that might have been something that would have happened, but I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, babe, it's just not doing it for me. Going to try the other side. Well, listen, like as we age, especially people in our generation, you just realize things about yourself that maybe you were subconsciously or consciously hiding away, and that isn't the fault of your partner, you know. But yeah, no, I've had a lot of time to explore, and that's just not, you know, that's not me. That's not the way I feel. There's a show about gay guys who are married to women because of a religion. That's true. My Husband Is Not Gay, I think is called. Is that what it's called? And there are a lot of Christian guys who are gay and have decided that they would rather remain celibate or attempt to be in a straight relationship. And like to a degree, it's like it's their life. They can do whatever they want to do, right? With consent, you can do whatever you want. But I can't imagine that those last that long. Yeah, My Husband Is Not Gay about Mormon couples. Yeah. Two gay men pretending to be straight makes zero sense. At least like nowadays. Maybe back in like the, you know, 80s or 70s. I don't know. Even then. But listen, maybe some people just like it. I don't know. Who am I to say? Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Why, hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
You know what you're doing?
What am I building?
The wing.
The wing of the Tie Interceptor, right? Look how big it is.
Where's the other wing?
I haven't built it yet. I'm working on the first wing. There's gonna be 4 of them, so I'm probably not gonna finish today. I only have like 1 more hour.
No,
Ursa says hi.
Oh.
What?
There's not. There's 2.
Well, okay, there's 2 wings, but I'm counting 1, 2, the top and the bottom, 3, 4. So like 4 pylons, I guess you'd call it, right? Careful, careful, careful. Remember, you're on camera here. We're on camera here, okay? Thank you. Who's that?
This.
I don't know, some kind of astronaut? Those are some like extra pieces from Lego sets that I have. All right, you want to go out? Oh, actually, I want you to do one thing for us, okay? Can you, into the microphone, make your best TIE Fighter sound?
No.
Can you try it?
No.
I want to hear it because I can't do a good one, and I wanted to hear yours. You want to try?
No.
Okay. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Maybe later next stream we start building the U-wing.
Maybe later next stream when I start building the U-wing. I mean, I'm building a TIE fighter right now. So you think it would make sense for the TIE fighter, but, you know. All right. Go ahead and head out there, okay? I love you.
Oh,
Go ahead. Head out there. Love you.
love you.
Bye. Bye. I meant to do BRB. Sorry, not that one. There we go. Oh, ask him about the ball. I forgot to ask him about that. Hey, Zeke. Hey, Zeke. Hey, Zeke. Zeke. Come here, bud. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Is that a candy?
Oh,
Is that one of your candies?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know either. Okay. I just wanted to see if you knew what it was. All right. Love you.
Love you.
Thanks for checking. He doesn't know what it is. Bye. All right. I've had to switch the camera when he's walking in and walking away because I'm trying to teach him about camera etiquette, you know. Yeah. Yeah. No, I do nothing for your pleasure. Well, listen, I don't want to make him perform for me on stream if he doesn't want to, you know. 1, 2, 3. Did I get this wrong? Oh, yep, I did. It should go over one more. Does it have a flavor? I'm not licking it. I'm not gonna lick it. I don't know how long. Whatever it is, it had some kind of coating, and that coating is gone. So, like, I just cannot think of what candy we had anytime recently. Oh, gosh. And why I wouldn't have seen this before. It looks like it had some kind of coating, and it's, like, worn away. Which probably means, like, ugh, I don't even want to know. I'm gonna have to go wash my hand. I'm not gonna taste it. How many subs for me to taste it? Mrs. Nonder, hi. I found a little... Do you know what this candy is? We found this on the floor, or I did. And it's got, like, this old coating on it. And I don't know what candy it's from. Or, like... Do you know what that's from? Trying to get it to focus. Looks like a gobstopper. It's so perfectly round, though. The gobstoppers aren't round, are they? No, nerds aren't perfectly round either, are they? I guess maybe some of them could be. I mean, I'm a nerd and I'm perfectly round, but... Gobstoppers are perfectly round, but aren't they bigger than that? The center core is perfectly round. Can't imagine when we had gobstoppers in here, though. I just don't know where it came from. Everyone in chat wants me to lick it and try it so that we know what it is, and I'm not gonna do it unless too round to be a nerd. That's what I'm saying. It's a mystery pill and your husband refuses to take it. I'm so sorry that I don't want to do illicit drugs on stream. I don't know many pills that are perfectly round like that, though. I just vacuumed in there not that long ago, so it has to be recent. I can't think of what it is. I'm thinking back to, like, all the candy that Zeke had. It had to... Well, so it was up against the wall underneath my desk. So maybe the vacuum couldn't quite get it. I was looking for a piece that I had dropped, and it had that similar color. So I was like, oh, cool, I found it. And then I found that candy, and now we've just been infatuated with the piece of candy from here on. Here, I'll leave it, like, here for you guys to see. That way you can look at it. Pole vaulting? Sure. I bet you vacuumed up his missing bit. Well, I mean, it just happened just now. So I doubt it, but I always try to make sure that I scour the floor for Lego pieces before the vacuum hits, you know. Could it be anything from the dogs? I don't think so. Again, it has like this coating on it that's like orange that looks like it's rubbed off though, because it's probably super old, right? I just don't know why it would be under my desk by that wall. I don't know. It's tripping me up. It's tripping me out. It's really freaking me out, man. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Okay. For poops and giggles, diarrhea isn't a joke, Ursa. Identity theft's not a joke, Jim. Maybe it's a vacuum egg, and enough heat, abyssal will hatch. A vacuum egg. I suggested that maybe you go in and sneak out pieces on him. Maybe. How dare you? How dare you? No, I can lose pieces all on my own, thank you. On purpose. Tisk tisk. We're gonna have to have a talk after this. Okay, so these pieces go, this Lego piece here goes on this Lego piece right here. And then we scroll to the next step. I guess these are gonna be like the edges of the wings, I'm assuming. I hated that not. Hey, you took it the wrong way. I mean, I played the song, but what are you talking about? What? I didn't do nothing. Heaven forbid I play the sexy song for my wife. That's a step too far for you people. Get out of here with your love for your wife. We don't want anything to do with that. You guys crack me up. You crack me up. Wow, this is getting long. Okay, come on. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's cool how that piece fits right where that hinge is. Isn't that cool? It's the little things in life. Forgive Ursa. Sometimes her inappropriate jokes just. Okay. Please mod me so I can time out Ghost. Thanks so much. You finally want to be a mod, huh? I got you. Finally. Finally. No, so that's too long. Should be smaller than that. 600-second timeout. Oh, wow. Ursa? Man, we give her mod for like 1 second and she automatically times them out. Wow. 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 Wow, it triggered the ads again? It triggered the ads again? That's kind of funny. You time somebody out and it just gives them an ad. That's actually pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Huh? I didn't do anything. I know, I'm just kidding. I know. Okay. 3, 1. We should have like a channel point redeem where like you can do mod abuse outside of banning. Like you can ask a mod to time out or delete a certain message for a certain amount of channel points. Lars is supporting Bezos unintentionally, yeah. It was not the intention. That is pretty funny though. I wonder if it does that automatically. It's pretty funny to think that like somebody's in here being toxic and you time them out and then like boom, ad. Give me money. That's pretty funny to think about. Although like we don't use timeout. I think we've only ever used timeout as a joke, right? I don't think we've ever used timeout seriously, because if you did something that was going to get you timed out, like you're probably just going to get banned. Like you're not meeting the vibe check, you know? You know? Another streamer I watch has a time yourself out redeem. That's pretty funny. It would have to be like a very short amount of time. It'd have to probably be a lot of channel points. Timeout's just for the memes. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody would ever do something that I'd be like, time them out if it wasn't a joke. Because, yeah. Why would I deal with somebody like that, you know? If you're doing something I have to time you out for, then I don't know, should you be here? I guess maybe if you're a big enough streamer and you have one particular person spamming something over and over and over in chat, maybe you wouldn't like outright ban the person. You would just be like, hey, can you stop for like a minute? But even then, at my size, I would definitely just ban at that point, you know? But maybe for larger streamers, it kind of makes sense. For the big boys. Hey, also, I was right. We just covered that up completely, and you don't see it. You don't see that piece that I was stressing about at all. So literally could be anything. Spooky has a ban redeem? I didn't know he had a ban redeem, does he? Is it a real timeout or just a so-and-so was timed out message, but nothing happens? Oh, yeah. He does have that one where you can do like a ban on somebody and then it just gives you a message that says so-and-so was banned. Yeah. I just hope that like timing people out too much doesn't like get their account like flagged or something. Like maybe that's what happened to Nidalicious. Like maybe that's what happened to his account. It's a real timeout. It deletes all their messages. All of their messages. Wow. I have 2 Discords at the moment I manage. One for my stream and another for activism. Or 2 for activism. One in Estonian and one in English. That's a lot to manage. Good for you. Dun, 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 dun. I've actually really enjoyed ever since we set the Discord to private. There's just so much less like drama and stress, and I'm not looking to grow an audience or anything like that. If it happens, it happens. Cool. If not, also cool. You know, very innovative. Chat uses it to troll mods claiming abuse. Mod abuse. Very innovative. This wing is looking pretty freaking cool, guys. I like this wing a lot. Sorry, pylon. This is pylon A, is what we're gonna call it. There we go. I'm very behind on Discord management, to be honest. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to be a part of a lot of Discords. It's kind of why I don't really join new Discords now. I got the ones that I like to keep up on. I can barely keep up with Spookies. Loots is a little bit easier to keep up on. Spookies sometimes they'll just talk for like an hour, and all of a sudden I got 600 missed messages. So then I just I give up. But like literally like my own Loots, Spooky, and then I have a bunch of like friend Discord accounts from like back in the day and whatnot. Some of them active, some of them not, but like those are the ones I really like try to keep up with and actually read what's going on. Otherwise I don't have the time. It's just too much. It's too much. I'm not saying stop, I'm just saying. Okay. It's too much. Y'all are too interesting. Oh wait, I definitely put that on the wrong spot. Jeez. Who made the dogs? Who? They've been, especially Biddy, has been barking at everything. It got to the point during the week I had to bring her in here, into the office, because it's the only place she wouldn't bark. She's just constantly barking. I think because the weather is nice, there's more people outside now. And she's just Always barking. Always. I'm still trying to learn Discord. It can be a lot. I've been on it since the inception of Discord, basically. So I've got it down pretty well. But there's a lot going on. Like when I was trying to show my wife how to use Discord originally, she's just like, what? Like, and that's just because, like, you know, she hadn't been on it ever. She didn't have a reason to. Now she manages. She manages somehow. She's got her own little friend group chat, I think. She never tells me what goes on in there. I don't know if I should be concerned. It's a nice wing, right? Isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's gonna look so cool. Wow, how did you go from what you had to this? It's such a big difference in placement. This? What do you mean? I'm collecting Discord emotes. I can no longer go back to non-nitro. I just added a whole bunch of emotes to our Discord too. A whole bunch of animated Star Wars ones. Did you make the Millennium Falcon? This one? Yes. I mean, I built it. I didn't make it. I didn't like design it or anything. Yeah. The bits you placed in the wrong spot in the back. The bits I placed in the wrong spot. Oh, like right here. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at. So in the instructions here, I can show you. In the instructions here, I was getting this side messed up with this side for some reason. I was just flipping it in my mind, and that's how I put it in the wrong spot to begin with. And then I was like, oh wait, well this piece goes here. Hang on, I put this in the wrong spot. So that's it. That's the whole thing. You misplaced some of them in such an obvious wrong place. I don't know. You know, it's all an amalgamation on the back here with the colors, with the gray and the black in the instructions, that it just looked kind of, I don't know, it tripped me up for a little bit, but I got it. Eventually. It is visually confusing, exactly. And sometimes reading Lego instructions is an art in and of itself. You'll look at it and you'll be like, what do they mean? And then it just takes like practice and experience with it that you go, oh, that's what they mean. Okay. I never realized how much that was the case until Ashley started building, and I was like, oh wow. There we go. Someone dared walk past our house. They were across the street, so they're a real threat. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's much nicer outside lately, and so people are outside walking a lot more. Come on. And so she's barking. She just barked again. I just heard her again. Are you writing a book, Mrs. Nutter? Somehow I manage. Michael Scott. Nova has explained to me in great detail. Poor guy. Reaper gave me a tutorial. I feel like a grandma with TikTok. TikTok is definitely a thing. Yeah. You have the same one? That's cool. Yeah, it's like, here's a big gray blob. Yeah. Kids these days, not Lego literate. I know, they need to read more. Read more Lego instructions. Read more Lego instructions. Not books. All right, let's see. Okay, it's showing to put, geez. Why did they make me do it like that? Okay, hang on. I mean, I guess they didn't make me do it like that, but. Wait, what? Oh, okay. All right, so there's gonna be another one here. Wait, huh? Okay, hold on. Okay, that's there. Okay, this is an entirely new one. Okay, this one was tripping me up for a little bit. See what I mean? Takes a little practice. Come on, get in there. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. It's all falling apart. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's very fragile. You're not gonna... Okay. Really? Okay. All right, well. Pylon number A, I guess. This is weird. I bet this is gonna come into play in just a second. All right, so should be down here. It's all gonna just click into place and everything's gonna be just fine. Wow, this, you cannot see what I'm doing with this angle, can you? Just know that I'm clipping this into the hinges. Okay. All right, hang on, I'm gonna look at what the next step here is. And then we fold it in. You're gonna wanna see this. Hold on. How many? Probably just one, right? Just one move? What do we think? One, like that. Two seems too extreme, doesn't it? It might be two, though. They don't really tell you. Yep, there we go. And then this piece goes... it's gotta be two, because otherwise this piece wouldn't fit. Nice. See? See? You gotta just kind of... You gotta just go with the flow and figure it out. Okay. 2, I agree. Take care, Non. When did Niddle get to experience the Tokyo Transit System? It won't let you beat the whole thing. Niddleicious would be able to defeat the entire Tokyo Transit System, for sure. For sure. PTSD for Rivendell. Yeah, I can't imagine not having Discord. I really am dreading if Discord goes public. We're screwed. Like, it's like the last place I have. I don't do social media anymore outside of that. The only thing I really need to finally ditch in my life is TikTok, or at least like greatly manage my time on it. I keep saying that, and it is so addictive, and it's hard because I also learn a lot of good stuff on there too. That's hard. I used to open Insta and Facebook daily, multiple times a day. Now I open them maybe a couple of days a week. Nice. I don't even fully understand. I now open it more than Facebook and Insta. Yeah. Instagram's weird. I don't know. I'm not on Instagram a lot at all, so I don't think that their algorithm has learned about me. Because anytime I go on there, I'm just like, what is this stuff in the search page, you know? Weird. There is some Lego, so I used to do some like Lego content on Instagram back in the day. And so that makes sense, you know, why that might show up, but all right, bag number 17. I think we have enough time to do one more bag. Here's the gross candy, or whatever it is. Okay, I'm putting that over here. Yeah. I used to have Facebook, especially for my work media, but I haven't checked in messages. Yeah. I don't know. Again, back in the day, like we talked about, it really was the algorithms that really changed everything. Once they just had to take our attention and completely hold us hostage with it, that's when everything changed. When they realized that, like, we can get you to doom scroll, so we're going to do everything in our power to make it doom scroll. Hey guys, guess what? By the way, guess what? Right over here by the mouse, you can't quite see it. Right over here by the mouse, right underneath the cord, here's a little cord, is a little piece right there. That's the piece. That's the piece we were looking for. It was right here by my mouse cable, so it was like this. Can you see? It was like this, and my mouse cable was going like that, just barely covering it up. Oh wait, is that the one that I took out? It's a piece of candy. No, actually, wait, you might be right. That might be one of the extra ones I took out of the extra bin. Never mind. Never mind. Let's rewind that. Let's take it back. That never happened. False alarm. false alarm. I was like, how did I not see that before? And that's why, because it's not the one that I was thinking of. So that one is still out there somewhere. It's still out in the wild. But I was right in my thought that it's probably not going to matter what color it is. You know? I was correct in that assumption. I like the little bird sounds in this song. Where's the big one? There it is, right in front of me. Right in front of my face the whole time. I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh. I gotta sneeze. All right, back to it. That was a good one. Try using a flashlight. I don't know if it fell somewhere. It's not. If I find it, I'll just throw it in the extra piece. It doesn't look like it changes much. No, that was definitely the extra one I pulled up because I pulled a lighter one and a dark one. So this is the piece right here in this new. So we're starting on a new pylon, right? That is the piece that I was missing on the first one. This light tan one. So at least I have it for this one. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Oh man. Everybody happy that it is finally spring? How are we feeling? Spring is in the air, huh? I got my allergies and everything. It's great. It's wonderful. A part of me is hoping that I'm over these allergies by the time I have to go into the office. But then another part of me is like, if I'm coughing and hacking up, they're not going to want me to come in. So maybe I can take it virtually then, you know? A lot of this stuff that's going on right now, like we're very early on in our system. This one is pretty important because it's going to be just us. It's not going to be the overseas team that was also here last time. So one, it'll be a smaller room, which is nice, like less people, and more focused on what I actually do on a day-to-day and stuff that I'll probably have context for and knowledge of. So this one's pretty important. But also, you know how most of this stuff is just like, it's like perception based. It's like you want to be perceived as being a team player, right? You don't want to be perceived as the guy who doesn't want to be there, you know? And that stinks, but it's like, you know, my allergy said stay inside. I cannot stand a missing piece, even if it's not instantly necessary. I get it. Every once in a while, you get a set that has one. That's why it's always great to keep your extra pieces around. Because most of the time, it's going to be, you know, oh, I'm missing this piece here, you know, and you're going to have several of those. So I keep this little bin of all extra pieces right now. And after a while, when it gets full, I'll sort this all out and put it where it belongs. But in general, these are like my extra, this is like my catch-all bin, you know. Razor blades. Those are not Lego, actually. Yeah. So it's helpful. These are all ones from some flower build I think that Ashley did. Did you really? Is it really? I'm not gonna be able to find it. If it fell on the floor, even if it fell on the floor at all, I'm not convinced it fell on the floor. I think it's just missing. I think that it's a problem. So yeah, that was the piece right there, but we got one for this, so we're all good. Don't worry. Okay, I'm just saying that's how I am. Okay, good. I was like, I don't know what I can do for you, Lars. I can only do so much. I'm just a man. Ew. I had an allergy arm test and the nurse said, you poor thing, you should never go outdoors in spring. Nature's trying to kill you. Holy cow. Oh, you're a big jigsaw puzzler. That would drive you nuts, right? If like the final piece you needed was like missing. I could see you turning your house upside down to try to find it. That would honestly bug me too. If I'd spent that much time doing a jigsaw puzzle. Just a man. Derogatory. Exactly. I work next to our air purifier. I found that it helps a lot with allergies. Just outside is where the evil sun is. Yeah. I'm excited to test out my swarming vulture droid deck against real people. Let me know how it goes. That sounds cool. That sounds awesome. I have a air purifier in here that I need to get new filters for. Thanks for reminding me. I actually need to do that. Because I haven't run that in a while. And I don't know if that's making a difference, but I love having my windows open though, like, especially when the weather's this nice. I could probably have it open right now if I wanted to. My job's so dusty where they keep me. I told them the places make me sick. They don't get it. Did you get your air filters through that filter place Lutz recommended? No. What filter place does he recommend? For my home, I usually run down to Home Depot to get like the big filters, but I have like a little Govee. I have a Govee air filter, so I have to buy them online. Come on. Maybe we'll at least finish this pylon before I call it quits today. And then there will just be 2 more left, and we'll definitely finish that in another stream. We enjoy the early spring before the pollen gets back. Yeah. Usually you can only have 3 of a card in a deck, but swarming vultures, you can have 15, and they get a +1 attack for each other vulture on the field. Holy cow. They're not going to know what hit them. I need the snow to melt for it to feel like spring. I just want to play tennis. Yeah. Hopefully you'll get those spring temps pretty soon. May the force be with you all, especially during your allergies. Yeah. I usually get like one bad allergy, like right when things ramp up, I get one pretty bad, and then I get some kind of sinus infection, and then I'm fine. Stick your nose to the purifier. What if there's a wearable air purifier you could, like, you need to wear those things from Dune that go up your nose? That's what you need to do. About outside allergies, several of my friends discovered that masking helped with that. That would make sense. Yeah. That would make sense that would work. It blocks those particulates. My hip is feeling a bit off, so I might do some stretches. Oh, that sounds like fun. We need to stretch. I need to start running or something to drop a few pounds. I'm with you, brother. I need to weigh myself. I can't decide. Maybe I won't weigh myself this week. I just started on the metformin. I shouldn't get ahead of myself. It's not technically something that's going to help me like lose weight, but when I tell you I have seen a pretty dramatic change in my appetite and my fullness levels. Like, I get full so easily now, and like I've been like just not finishing meals and being like I'm done, and that's pretty new. So I am feeling pretty interested in that, and I'm upping the dose today, so I'm hoping that goes well. I haven't had any bad reactions to it yet, though. I'm feeling pretty good. No allergies. I haven't gotten sick yet this year. Wear the mask. Keep it away. Your family won't look at you weird for doing that, I'm sure. Yeah, I've also changed what I'm eating quite a lot. I'm still probably eating maybe a little too much rice, but we're also doing the whole like cook the rice, chill it, reheat it later to kind of help with that. I'm excited. Oh, that's what I need to do this week. There's a grocery store not far, a local grocery store, not too far from our house that I want to try out. Maybe I'll go there today. We'll see. But there's a place that has a local meat market and produce, and it's a halal market, so it's right next to like an Islamic center as well. So like it's a local store that sources stuff locally. I kind of feel like I want to try it, if nothing else, just to get like a couple of good cuts of meat, because I want to do steaks this week. Yeah. If this place like has what we need as far as like produce and meat, this might be like a weekly stop for us. We'll see. You have a store like that near to me too, and I love it. I'm hopeful. It looks really good. The pictures and stuff they have online look pretty good, so we're gonna go. Yeah, and I wondered too about the produce as well. They don't market as like, you know, organic, but I find that the places that market as organic just usually means expensive, and so end up spending too much money. But if I go there for like, you know, a couple cuts of meat that we need for the week, and then get my veggies there as well, my produce and whatnot, maybe my fruits, that will be enough. I'll show you a good cut of meat. Simmer down. I bet you will. I mean, what? The fruits and veggies are always better. That's what I'm really hopeful for it. It's literally like a 4-minute drive from my house. I will be so glad if this place ends up good. So I'm gonna go to it today and see what it's like. Kind of browse around. But yeah, I'm very hopeful that it's gonna be good. It'd be nice to have like a local place nearby that isn't like, you know, a Sprouts, or like, you know, some place that's like a woo-woo organic place, you know. I'm not against organic. I just feel like sometimes it's a way for people to just overcharge you, you know. Yeah, different than a big chain. You shared a boycott thing. It's a boycott Nestle one for next week. Nestle, that's got to be a huge corporation though, right? They own a whole lot of stuff, right? Because I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I don't think I consume any Nestle stuff, but I bet you through the conglomerate and parent companies, that's going to be a lot to keep track of. Dun, dun, dun. Excuse me. I'm just loving, like, being a little bit more conscious about what we spend has already, like, tremendously helped. Cutting down, much to my shame, guys, cutting down on DoorDash was a big thing. Cooking more stuff at home. It's kind of like, I guess, why am I shocked that I got diabetes, you know? Like, even doing stuff that was, like, you know, relatively healthy. It's not like we were doing McDonald's all the time. So, okay, listen, sometimes we did McDonald's. But, like, you know, we were getting stuff. But it's just like, it's so, you cannot get anything DoorDashed for, like, less than $40 at least, if not $50 to $60. It's just such a waste of money. It's such a waste of money. So now we're down to, like, I think we only do it like one time a week, where we do wings on Wednesday, and they just happen to on Wednesday have free delivery from the Wingstop app on Wednesdays. Uh-oh, the camera. Dang it. Hold on. And the money you save by cooking, yeah. Have you heard of the chewy nerds like these? No. Like this one, is this chewy? No, it's very hard. Very hard. The Nerds gummy clusters or something. Oh, a friend called them glusters. We spent $1,600 one month on Uber Eats when we were sick and the kids being home for the holiday. I believe it, especially with kids, man. I've been able to avoid McDonald's for 1.5 years now. That's good. Yeah. We tend to like really like McDonald's breakfast. McDonald's breakfast is pretty good. So like if we do McDonald's, that's usually what it is. But again, you know, DoorDashing that is like, oof, I should really just get out and get it. You know? We got into that habit during COVID, right? Especially since we had a young child, neither of us wanted to go anywhere. We all got into that habit. And then I guess no one ever told us to stop. We didn't get the memo that we were supposed to stop DoorDashing everything. But we're better. We're better with it now. And now, like, we use it when it makes sense. But, like, cutting back on that has been pretty dramatically good for us. You haven't had McDonald's in about 8 years, all because of that burger that didn't deteriorate? Really? Is that what did it for you? I was like, that's a good looking burger. Yummy. But yeah, we do Wingstop wings, and we don't do typically, like I don't do French fries or anything with it. I'll get like the vegetables with it, the veggies, like the carrots and the celery. And then I always do a dry rub that has the least amount of sugar possible, because the dry rubs usually do. You have to check them though. So we don't do like sauced wings or anything. And then their ranch is pretty high in calories, but not bad in the carbohydrate side of things. So, but then that's just what we eat for dinner. And I'm thinking about even cutting back on like how many of those I eat. As far as like, I usually do like 10, but nothing else, like no sides, no fries or anything like that. I'm thinking lately about cutting that down to 8, because the last time I had it, I ended up with 2 left over. And I was like, you know what? I think I could probably cut that back, save a little bit of money, and also not have, of course, the leftovers are pretty good, you know. Out of all this, Twitch censored that. Twitch censored the word "and." They censored "and." They didn't censor the other words. You can only see and think that. Yeah, I love when people do that, and it's like, great, now I can't unsee that. Okay. 2 down here. What good friends, right? There should be another short one. Is there not another short one? Hello? Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. I can't tell where this one's supposed to go. Right there? What is Zeke yelling about out there? My babysittings are broken. That's really weird. It's like the babysitting's new. They knew like there's something in here we gotta censor, but we can't figure it out. So, and it's the AI is really great, isn't it? Isn't it? Welcome to the age of AI. Everything's broken, nothing works. It's just wonderful. We're gonna go through such a time period where everything's just gonna be broken. Just everything's gonna break because they're like, oh, it was some kind of error in our AI, you know, that did that. Sorry about that. Cool, sweet, thank you. Thanks for creating this thing that no one asked for. Sorry that you lost your insurance coverage there for about a day. We had a glitch with our AI where it thought it would be much better for the company if we just didn't pay out insurance payments. And so we didn't. Sorry about that. Sorry that you had to pay that hospital bill. But, you know, AI it's experimental technology that we're just trying out. And sometimes it can hallucinate. All these AI, just wait until the first time somebody has to sue a company for their AI going haywire, if they haven't already, which they should if that happens. And they're just gonna say, look, we had disclaimers that this is a, you know, beta technology that we're working with here, so it's not our fault if something, and by using our service you waive all rights against being able to sue us if something goes wrong, even though we're the ones who implemented it. You didn't ask for it. Nobody asked for this. But you're gonna take it anyway. Everything's gonna break and no one's gonna take responsibility. Exactly, because there will be no one to take responsibility, because they'll just point to the AI and say, I don't know, the AI decided that was the right thing to do. Even though like AI is notorious for hallucinating and not getting things right, we're gonna trust it with our most sensitive stuff. I never thought I'd see the day where we would just like hand over our systems to a technology that none of us understand. Like it's some like, this is some real Terminator type stuff. Like I don't think it's gonna get that bad. I just think it's gonna be bad. Like I don't think it'll ever get that good, because I think the technology itself is just a bad technology that doesn't work, because they ran into it so fast, and no one really knows how it works. They just let it run. They just hit run and they just let it go. Just let's see. I mean, you guys have seen Bebo. You've seen what happens with Bebo. Why would I trust Bebo with any sensitive information or anything? Like, the thing can be kind of wild sometimes, you know? There's a water flosser sold here by a brand called My White Secret. Okay. What does that mean? That sounds weird. Huh. My White Secret. There's a lot of... Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to go there with it. There's a lot of joke opportunity there, and none of them are good. Let's just finish this pylon, shall we? All right. There's another amalgamation on this back screen, but now we know, Ursa, where to put this because of the last one we did. See, we learn and we grow and we get smarter. You know? At least we try. Persephone just checked in. Hey, Persephone, how you doing? How many of y'all are coming to the PTG game day today? Is that today? Part-time gamer guy? Is that what you mean? Am I completely misunderstanding what you're talking about? No? Oh, it's a local game group. I thought it was the part-time gamer guy game day. I thought Lutz was doing a game day again. I was like, I didn't know anything about this. Oh, next one. Okay, hang on. Working on the tip. Shh.
Hello
Sometimes we can just let things go. Pin Scorpion 6521. Thank you so much for the follow. Good to see you. That's a very sus tip. Yes. Here, Lars. There you go, guys. Lars and Ursa. How does that look? Does that look good? Next step. Okay, I deserve that. Here. There we go. That was spiteful. Congrats, I hate it. That was spiteful. I'm not a spiteful person. Okay. Let's see. I need to move Lars towards our rule book here. Step number 1. Don't curse at people, okay? Including me. I did that though. Lars and Ursa start to annoy Nan. To punish them, he places a brick slightly off center. And it works too. It works. It worked. Of course, that first one wasn't on purpose, so, you know, that was just, I probably would have noticed it eventually, but I probably wouldn't have caught it right away. This way. I don't like how precarious these little laser blasters thing are on the end here. I'm not a big fan of that. What is this extra pin for? This does not look like something that would be extra. Do you think? This doesn't look like it'd be extra. I put one in there. I mean, I guess it could be. Just says 1X though. I can't think of where else it would possibly go. Huh. Okay, anyway. I don't have OCD in all aspects of my life, but geez, if something isn't aligned properly, especially after that Rivendell. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, we're gonna pop this bad boy in right here. Right? Oh, come on, you got this. Ah, yeah. Gosh, I love a satisfying clip, you know? Just a click. Ooh, I love it. All right. Move that, put this here. Yeah, okay, I guess that is an extra one because I don't see another step for it. That one gives me a little bit of pause, but, you know. That's why layouts take me ages to do, because I nudge art pixel by pixel until it's visually perfect. All right, guys. Well, here we go. I'm sure there's some kind of tie experimental that looks like this. Really, I only have 2 pylons left to go. We'll finish this next week for sure. For sure. Here's my TIE fighter. I gotta have Zeke do his. Maybe I'll have him record it later so I don't put him on the spot. Normally he's down. Normally he's down for it, but looks like a monster where their wings are attached to hands. A monster with wings for hands. Okay. So I think that's probably gonna do it for today, huh? The sun's coming in. Look at that. Ever since the time change, the sun now comes in this window right here and hits the back of my head whenever I'm working. Same. It does look threatening. It does, yeah. God glow. Follow me. I am your prophet. I've been sent from the one above to build Lego and to spread the good word of the Lego gospel, which is everything fits together in its time and in its place. And you're all worthy of the love of Lego. You know? Lisan Agaib. You can barely see my hair in this. Hang on. There you go. Basking in the sunlight. Basking in the God rays. Lisan Al Gaib. Lego Al Gaib. This is a good song for it too. Okay. The VOD will make no sense because they don't hear the music. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's gonna do it for me today. How about you guys? What are you gonna do today? What are you gonna do with your life now that we're done here? What are you gonna do? Now you've had a nice morning where we've woken up. We've gotten you into your day. We got you started, even more so than the pre-work coffee hour. You had even more time with me. And remember, next week will be normal, but the week after we'll be in the office. But I'll be here on the weekend. We'll do a big Saturday stream still. Update you about the week. We're gonna do it for 2 weeks straight, which is just wonderful. But you know, playing Vintage Story and relaxing. Vintage Story, discount Minecraft. Okay. I hope you're enjoying it. Is it good? Is it good? I just don't have the time. I don't have the time for Minecraft in general anymore. Trying to get through some more Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. Mrs. Nodder is going through that right now, and she has been. Yeah, I'm gonna keep reading Sunrise on the Reaping. Oh wait, yeah, you're reading Ballad of Songs, and she's reading the Sunrise of the Reaping. You're on the next book. Okay. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was the one they made a movie out of recently, and I enjoyed that movie way more than I thought I would. Way more than I thought I would. Like, I was going into it just being like, it'll be whatever. But then, like, I was like, hey, this is actually pretty interesting. Like, this is pretty good. I liked it. God of War Ragnarok. I love God of War. And doing some art. That's awesome. You're rushing through it so you can get to the Sunrise on the Reaping. Yeah. Yeah, I was really surprised at how much I liked that movie. It was not on my radar. Ashley's talking about watching all the Hunger Games movies again. Hopefully that creator doesn't do anything problematic too. Unless I already have. I don't know. I don't know anything about Suzanne Collins, and I don't wanna know. All right. Well, I guess we'll get you over to, it looks like Larzapan is doing Mosaic Chronicles today. I don't know what that game is. Mosaic Chronicles. Let's get you over there, shall we? Bebo says I don't mind it. I got an ad, so I'll wait for that ad to be done here before I key it up. Lucy Gray. Lucy Gray. Mrs. Nader, I was thinking about, I gotta go to that new grocery store today just to check out, and I'll get a steak or two from there, as long as it's a good place to get stuff from. But then I was kind of thinking, I kind of want to go back to that little hobby Lego store and just kind of browse around. We're talking about making friends. And so I should probably like put myself in places where people who have my interests also hang out, you know? Bye all. Sorry I've been quiet, just vibing before the day starts. I completely understand it, Ams. Thank you. I still got like 1:30 of ads here. Lars is making a lot of money off of me right now. It's funny. They're advertising Excedrin Extra Strength. Man, the ads lately on Twitch have been like long, haven't they? Long. We lost the bit, but fear not, we come with spares. Nonsters incoming. I like that. Another banger from Ursa. But yeah, maybe that'll be my goal for today. I don't know in what order we'll do that, but we'll see. The missus might have some plans too. Jeez, there's so many ads. That's why you got a sub. You got a sub so you don't have to see the ads. Okay, I think we're close enough now where I can queue this up here. And we'll be good to go by the time it's ready. Okay. We're all ready? We're getting ready. I see the numbers climbing. There's nothing else I really have to say, I don't think. Do you guys have anything else you need to say? Is there something I need to know about? Something you got to tell me? No? All right, good. All right, well, just know you can talk to me anytime, okay? I'm here for you. Are we in trouble? Yeah, I'm turning my dad thing on. I try to tell Zeke that, like, you can talk to me about anything. You can tell me anything. Anything at all. And he does. He does. Now confess. I know what you did. I'm just waiting for you to confess to it. You know what you did, Clumsy. Exactly. You're going to tell us that deep, dark secret. Which one? Was it the one about, well, there's two. Which one do you mean? Thank you, Ursa. I hope you have a great weekend as well. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it over to this screen right here. I know which one. Oh, you're right. I got to come back to this screen because this is super important. That thing that I talked about on Tuesday, I needed to let you all know that everything I ever